Yep, I'm here. Sorry, I was just having a a moment in the baño. Just had a little bit of doo-doo. You know how it is. A little bit of pee-pee poo-poo, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of pee, a little bit of poo. A little bit of mustache Mike. Bam! Didn't see that coming, did you? Your 2 weeks of mustache Mike starts right now. Alright. Yeah, I left the handlebars long because I figured... I don't know, it'd be funny. I figured, like, go big or go home. You know, you're gonna do the mustache. And do it right. Do a big stupid mustache, you know. But yeah, I hope you're all having a great night. Great, what is it? Today's Wednesday? Hump day. Humpty Dumpty. I am going to be streaming, I think, a little bit of Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble tonight. We got that remake. I got it sitting on my desktop, begging to be played. And stuff. Discord notif received. I sure hope so. Throw me some numbers. The frogs are live. Ooh, oof. Yo. Okay. Nice porno stash. Is it possible for a mustache like this to not be associated with porn, motorcycles, or, I mean, that's it. Those are the only two things you think of. I was gonna say, like, Motorhead. You know, like Lemmy Motorhead, but, like, that's, like, tied into motorcycles, basically. Porno cycles. We have those. They're called... Sibians. Ace of Cakes! Ace of Cakes! Remember Ace of Cakes? Stupid. Hockey players. Who else has a mustache like this? Bikers. Hockey players? What up, Bada Boopy? Thanks for checking out my stream tonight, bro. I appreciate it, man. NASCAR drivers. 70s, 1970s cops, right? Miami Vice type deal, right? Type jam. Truckers. Hogan. I don't like it. I just want to make that perfectly clear. I don't think this looks good. I don't like this. I think it's dumb as fuck. But again, I just thought it was, you know, you guys raised money for it in the subathon. So firefighters. I was gonna say firefighters, and I forgot. Why? What is it about this and firefighters? Is it like kind of is it a flame retardant kind of design, kind of a shape? Like why firefight? Oh, dude, it's not firefighters. It's not firefighters at all. You think that because it's actually the Village People, right? Like the band of gay guys who sing about, like, I don't know, gay sex or something, right? One of them, they're all like, their gimmick was that they were all like, I don't know, civil servants or something, right? What was it? Like one of them was a judge or some shit? I don't know. But one of them was a fireman, and I think didn't they like all have this mustache? Right. I feel like I should, maybe put on some leather for this, right? The UFO 50 firefighter from Party House has it. Yeah. Because again, it's like, it's just for some reason associated with firefighters. Live your truth, king. Does it make me look gay? Do you think I'm gay because of this mustache? Yes, Mike. There's no other reason we think you're gay. It's totally because of the mustache. I want to thank these freaks real quick. I didn't forget. We're gonna start with the real J Mac, guys. This is a fresh freak. Subbing with Prime. Don't forget about the Prime subs, guys. If you don't use the Prime subs, they are wasted, squandered, thrown to the wind. We have Rusty Chainsaw with 25 months of Prime. Osteophymosis with 29 months. They said penis. Yeah, you think that's cool to just, like, say that? You think that's okay to just say? Like, you could just say that? Like, anything? You think that's all right to just say? We also got Tewalshi. Resubscribed for 6 months. Thank you, Walshi. Appreciate that. Mucho apreciado. That's how you say much appreciated in Spanish. Lecker Girl and with all these bits, thank you so much, Lecker. Lil Nook with 22 months, thank you so much, bro. Freaky with 8 months, getting freaky here, huh? Freaky. And non-existent fecal matter. The poo that wasn't. This feces does not exist. I'm trying to think what rhymes with there that's like fecal. Like the smear that wasn't there or something like that. Like I want that to rhyme. Like the blank that wasn't there. Like help me figure that out. We also got something from Tepiaco. It's 7 months of support. Thank you so much. We hitting the big time. We're hitting the big time, baby. We're hitting the big time, baby. After that Monopoly sponsorship. Check this out. Yeah, look at that. All 100% fake. We hit the big time, baby. Band. You want to go band for band with JabroniMike? Well, you're probably going to win because these are all fake. Remember throwing them everywhere? It was kind of make it rain. No, I'm not going to make it rain because I spent like 10 minutes fucking looking for all these and picking all of them up after doing that yesterday. If you want to go counterfeit band for band, well, yeah, we go all day. Forget it. But real money, no. Especially, oh boy, tax season's coming up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Definitely don't want to go band for band during tax season. Guys, I was thinking about just not paying them. I forgot to ping the Discord. I know it. I forgot something. Thank you, Herg. Took, yeah, it's late ping, huh? Can't you get in trouble for flashing real money on stream? Why would you get in trouble for that? Why the fuck would you get in trouble for... Huh? Money jump scare? I don't see why you would get in trouble. How long do we have to make progress in the Monopoly thing? 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks to get as far as possible. Without paying for anything. Like, you guys aren't going to pay for stuff to do this for me, right? Because if you do that, I'm going to be very unhappy. Simple Flip said he's not paying his taxes. Oh, yeah? He's he's simply flipping off the government? Is that what the deal is? He's not gonna, like, is that real? He said that on stream, like, confirmed? Dude, that's so based. Do you still need the barcode on screen? If you want to see that, it's right here. I don't have it on the other scene. Again, before you participate in this, I need you to go into the Discord announcement server and read the announcement that I posted last night. He's BLJing away from the auditors. Guys, what if Simple Flips goes to jail? He goes to jail, but then he does like a perfect half A press like frame jump off of a fucking like court officer or whatever, off of a fucking corrections officer, and no clips through the corner of the jail cell or some shit. Like, that's how he escapes. And he becomes a fucking tax fugitive. He's like the new Al Capone. He's a tax fugitive. Eddie Capone. If anybody's gonna be able to pull that off, it's gonna be him, right? Like he just goes and BLJs through the fucking wall. He uses the Bob Bomb clip on the jail cell. Yeah, you can't contain Simple Flips, bro. You can't contain him. Kidding me? You will not contain the Flips. So, here's the deal, Fat. We're gonna stream this game. I think we'll do a little media share before we dig into this game here, which I haven't even unzipped the file, so I hope it's not. By the way, did I say Smeared Poo? Thanks for 36 months. Thanks for 36 months. Smeared Poo. What a wild fucking name that is. This poo done been smeared. Mike, the porn stash is making me feel things. If this mustache is arousing you in any way, it's probably because you're a porn addict. And you've been watching you've been gooning to the Catalina Club, because I think unironically in a lot of the Catalina Club videos they were wearing these. I think it's safe to say that the Say Gex segment is dead at this point. I don't think we're going back to that. Especially with YouTube being the way that YouTube is, it's just we're done. Lee Ham, thanks for 56 months. You see, I forgot about muting the frogs, and then I just remembered. Like, I guys got to be told like 5 times. We Poop Sock Goblin. Real small. Thanks for 30 months of support. The airplane crashing plot was insane. I don't think anything could top that. I think there were a couple of Catalina videos that are considered classics. Like, maybe like 2 of them. Literally 1 or 2. It's not more than 2. On that YouTube channel that we never got to. I think that the one you watched with Shia was insane. I know. Shia. We had a whole conversation about this. How does he want his name pronounced? It's Shia or Chia? Shia or Shia? Is he like Chia Pet? And then I always forget. And I feel bad. Shia. Not Shia. Shia. Shia's coming on the game show season 2, by the way. So get your bunny twink pants ready for that. Confirm. I will confirm Shia. I feel comfortable confirming Shia for season 2. Superfly, thank you for 97 months of support. Yeah, brother. That's the wall, brother. You probably could have predicted that one. You probably could have predicted Shia Bun. That's the wall, brother. By the way, real quick plug. If you're a fan of the game show, we're going to do an in-person live episode of That's My Streamer at WeebCon this year. We still don't have the day. I don't know what's taking... I don't know what's taking so long. But it is 100% happening. It's either going to be... We don't know if it's going to be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. April, I think it's 18th, 19th, 20th. There's a link in chat that I want you to use if you're interested in this. We poked, but we didn't get an answer, Mustard. We're poking and poking again. We still don't have that day nailed. We still don't have that day and time nailed down. But we are going to be at the convention. We're doing it. It's just a question of when we're doing it. It is happening. So if you're in that Dallas area, or if you think you could be potentially in that Dallas area, check it out. Also, don't forget we're having our episode 1 of season 2 on March 1st. I want to do. I mean, I'm gonna do another poke right now. Hold on a minute. Poking. I'm working on an itinerary. Okay. Well, how about you work on this? That doesn't make sense. Yo, I just joined the stream and my horn has already been swoggled. You know what I think it would be cool? Being that I keep forgetting to ping the Discord, why don't we get maybe if anybody is available, like any moderators are available, to teach Strangely Epic and Aves how to ping the Discord, so that way they can ping it the second I go live if I forget. That seems like a low responsibility. It's trickier than you think. And the current mod team will still fuck it up. So make sure you show them correctly, attack team, with the embed and everything. Yeah, the current mod team will still fuck it up. Occasionally, like Wisbones will still fuck that up. So just make sure you teach them the right way, AT, if you're gonna teach them. Would be fucking based as fuck. A new hand touches the ping. Pyro, do you want to... You don't... Pyro, if genuinely... Listen, I think we're good. If you don't want to moderate, you don't have to moderate. You don't have to. Don't even... It's okay. I feel like we're good with Epic and Aves. It's really... You were put forward by Mustard when we were having the conversation. If you don't want to do it, if it feels like something that's going to annoy you, I think we're okay right now. I don't think we need you. If you wanna, I mean, listen, I really do. It's not for like. It's more for what I would say is custodial stuff. Pyro cynical. That's funny every time somebody says it. Kind of like, we don't need you to time people out. We don't need you to ban people. We don't need you to reprimand people. We just need stuff like pinging the Discord. And by the way, if there's double pings, don't worry about it. The only problem is if there's no pings. I don't care if there's double pings. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Triple pings? Maybe even trips? Alright. I'm just going to take a peek at our media share real quick. See what we got. Let's see what we got in the meteor share. If we got anything. What the fuck is that? All right, we do got some fun stuff in the media share. But I'll tell you what, I want to go get I had some tea for my throat steeping. I just want to go grab it. I'll be back in like 1 minute. Hang out. Anybody who's new here, guys, please check out the links in the chat. I will be right back. I'm back. Also, another thing that I think should be happening is at the moment that a stream starts, a moderator should play 3 minutes of ads the moment a stream starts. Why? Because that will disable pre-roll ads for 1 hour. And nobody will even be here to watch the ads, so no one will complain. The exact moment that... Right. The exact moment that this... will take a very long time, guys. This will take a very, 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 very long time to come out. I do this every day. I sit here and wait for this thing to... Every day. Every day. I wait. And I wait. And I wait for this honey to come out. Every day. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. I really hate this thing, dude. It's a little shy. It's constipated. Uninstall honey. Yeah, don't forget to uninstall honey. Uninstall honey. Honey pisses me off. Did they ever release part 2 of that? I feel like we should watch the rest of that saga, the honey saga. Do we have the power to run ads? Yep. Moderators do in fact have the ability to run ads. Guys, and you have the ability to choose how many minutes of ads. What you want to do is that you want to run 3 minutes of ads immediately as soon as the stream starts. If we're like 2 minutes in, don't bother doing it. It needs to happen immediately when the stream starts. My run 8 hours of ads stacked up. Mike, there's not going to be a part 2 of the video series because PayPal murdered that guy. They had him killed. They had him killed. Dustin Comp with 34 months. What's up, brother? Oh, yeah. Thank you for 34 months, brother. Again, I did the handlebar just because it was like, fuck it, why not? If I'm doing a mustache, let me just... Channel editors can do that? Only channel editors can run ads. Uh-huh. All right. So which one of you wants to be channel editor? What if... I'll have to make one of you a channel editor then, I guess. I mean, yeah, I would run the ads myself. I'm just not gonna remember is the problem. I'm just not gonna remember to do it. Fecal Consequences says, I like responsibility. I have a feeling if I make them a channel editor, there's going to be some pretty fecal consequences to that decision, right? Fecal consequences. Okay, so I feel like Strangely Epic and Aves are pretty much always here at the beginning of streams. Wisp is almost never here at the beginning of streams. It can't be Wisp. Also, Wisp has more than enough responsibility right now. I'm not going to give another responsibility to Wisp. Yeah, Aves. I'll tell you what, Aves. How do you make somebody an editor? Oh my god, there's a Reddit article about it. How do you become an editor on Reddit? A Redditor. I'm a Redditor, but I want to become an editor. How do I do that? The fucking Reddit thread was utterly useless. It was just a picture of a guy's persona. Awesome. On recognized command. Yeah, here we go. I'll tell you what. Oh, hold on. Ooh, there's a Twitch bounty in here. Hold up. Exoborne. Guys, what's Exoborne? At any point during a stream session... Right. Okay. It's a tactical open-world extraction shooter set in a world torn apart by extreme forces of nature. Okay, do you guys want to win, want to, potentially win some free games tonight? Yes. Give me the code. We'll give away 10 games for this bitch. I gotta stop giving away 10 games. I feel like that's too many. That's just too... We gotta start doing like 5 again. Otherwise, we're gonna fucking run out of fucking games. We can't keep doing 10, dude. Don't you have thousands? We have a little over 1,000, yeah. But I feel like we still gotta kind of stretch them out a little bit, man. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do 10. I don't care. I love you guys. We're gonna do 10. We'll do 10. We're gonna do 10. We're gonna do 10. Rob, thanks for the gifts up to Bulky Pigeon. There's so much happening. Guys, is this music too loud? Why do I feel this music's too loud? I feel like my upstairs neighbors are stomping a little bit more aggressively than usual. Oh, Steam just tried to shill me Civ 7. Yo, I heard Civ 7 is an absolute dumpster fire, and it's kind of comical how bad it is. It's another, like, AAA, like, train wreck, right? That's a shame. I used to really enjoy... Back in my day! We used to have Civ 4, I think was the one I played a lot of. The game is straight up unfinished. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. Alright, I am confirming. Oh, it's a play test. The fuck is this shit? My life is so annoying sometimes. Like, I have to go to the gym tomorrow, guys. Can you imagine going to the gym? Isn't that disgusting? You think that's disgusting, going to the gym? Okay, Helldivers, I see you have a huge update, but you have to stop. Because I need you to install Exoborne. Oh, this is a playtest for this game. Okay, so Exoborne do be installing. Meanwhile, I have... Roles Manager. Okay, Aves, you're an editor of the channel now. So here's the game. Aves, when I start a stream, just play ads. I don't know how to... Don't ask me how to do it. I have no idea how to do it. Just play 3 minutes of ads like the second the stream starts. And if you beef it, and it's like we're 2 minutes in, don't bother. It's too late. You want to be one too as a backup. Okay. You're going to see other things in there, like editor stuff, like for clipping and stuff like that. But you know what? Actually, Aves, we might need a little bit of help with the clipping stuff. But don't do any of that until I talk to you about it, okay? Because we're having a little bit of trouble on the YouTube side of things right now, and we might need an extra hand with some of that content stuff. But we have to have a more extended conversation about that, okay? So you don't have to do any of that stuff yet. We're having a little bit of a a little. We've reached a bit of a bottleneck on the YouTube stuff. Where's your fucking name on here? Okay, I also did it. I also made you an editor, Epic. You guys have the power to go in there and completely destroy my life with that editor status. Like, you can ruin my life. You can actually ruin my life. So you have been given some... It's a little bit scary, the power that I just gave you with that. So just kind of keep that in mind, okay? No pressure, though. No pressure. So we were going to do... We're going to do some media share before we get to tonight's video game content. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with what appears to be a new emote from Eldritch Minds. Is that... Oh, well, 7TV is not doing good right now. Oh, 7TV is in its death throes, like, legitimately. 7TV has been falling apart. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. 7TV has been falling apart like this for months. We've been watching its slow implosion. Right? Holy shit. It's the Yoinky Sploinky, of course. 7TV has been shitting itself severely for the past, I'm going to say several, like, at least month or two. You guys have been seeing it while during these streams. Every time we go to the website, it's some kind of horse shit. And today it happened to be whatever you just saw. So that's fun. I added the Yoinky Sploinky. I hope you enjoy the sploink. Sploink it up, guys. We also got something from AFO. I'm glad you guys liked this. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this, because I put my whole pussy into this, this cosplay, essentially, bro. We'll call it. AFO said something had to come out of the sponsorship with the shadily priced Monopoly game.
Picture to the left. While many families traveling to Ellis Island sought new lives and fresh starts, it was also an opportunity for criminals to escape pursuit from their countries of origin and begin their schemes anew. This particular individual, an innocuous Italian immigrant, was later discovered to be a prolific pilferer of prostatic fluid and was caught smuggling a taxidermied lizard statue in his rectal cavity.
Yo, this fucking rocks. What? The problem with this is Manning is not very Italian of a name, like ethnically. Right?
Oh, you like that voice, huh, Chet? Yeah, that's a fun one, right? I should get some kind of OBS filter for the microphone to make this even more on point. Don't ask me what kind of filters, probably some kind of old-timey radio filter.
Mangione. It would be Charles Ulysses Mangione, which demonetized, maybe, potentially. I don't even know. Probably. Mike, you don't even have... It's already on point. Really? Just with my... Just doing that with my hands, it's good enough? Ellis Island was not known for spelling the immigrants' names right. You know, the last time we talked about that, half the chat was like, that's a myth! So it's one of those things where it's like, who the fuck even knows anymore? But obviously, AFO, this was delightful. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. We also got this. It's from Cyril Bucks. They made some squandoodles. And yeah, by the way, the designs that I showed you yesterday for the merch, like the stickers, the sticker sheet that I showed you, those are all going to be stickers. Like those are the stickers that what I showed you yesterday. Those designs definitely do not like exclude any kind of like, all of the previous designs of those characters are like still valid, and you could draw them however you want. You know, I mean, you could like, again, it's not like, but like just for the purposes of like, we needed versions of those characters that we could sell without there being some kind of legal bullshit. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, and that's kind of gonna go for Jazz Mister too when you eventually see his redesign. Hi, Mad. I can your mouth? I don't understand. Thanks for checking out my channel though, bud. Will keychains or pins ever be a thing? Yes. Short answer is yes. Though maybe not of the designs that you saw. And if there are going to be pins of those designs and keychains of those particular designs that we made for the sticker sheets, that's not going to be soon. I hope that answers your question. That won't be in the immediate. But we got a lot of fun squans here. We got I always love this art of the making out. We got Squandog and Bunglepuss making out. We got some beautiful Squodge. I think Squodge, Squodge, Squallow. I don't know what is this? What's this one? Squan Dance, Squandog, and what's the sad squand called? Can I see the sad squand? We also have that cat, the disgusting cat dog emote. Squander Dog. Yeah, his name is Squander Dog, the sad dog. He's definitely a fun character to draw, right? Again, he is don't forget he's Nintendo's character. We did a little like JabroniMike history the other night on the prostitutes. But I feel like we should do a little JabroniMike history on Squandog too. Especially because Friday we're taking a massive walk all the way down through the past 10 years of my entire career because it's my 10-year stream anniversary and some of the community members are planning something crazy. I don't even know what they're planning, actually. Yeah, Friday. Friday's going to be nuts, guys. I kind of struggle to remember the exact context of this. But it involves me and Vinny playing a video game together. I don't remember what game. The context of which escapes me. And I genuinely, I don't know how it came up. It wasn't snipper clips. No, it was, we weren't streaming. This was just a thing that happened when me and him were, like, hanging out one night. He said fucking Squandog millionaire, and we were playing a game and something got squandered. And then for some reason he said that's Squandogs. Or something like this. And then I guess Squandog sounded like Slumdog, so he said Squandog millionaire. I don't. Again, I really struggle to remember the exact context of where this came from. All I know, here's what I do remember. I repeated this live while I was streaming. I repeated what he said. I was like, he said this thing. He said it was Squandog. Like, and then I was streaming a game. And were you both high? I genuinely don't know. It's not impossible. It's not impossible that one or both of us was high and or drunk or some combination of that. It's not. So I was streaming and alone at this point. And I'm like, I squandered some. I don't know. I was streaming a game, and I fucked something up, and I repeated it. I was like, yes, that was Squandogs. It's a very stupid origin. It genuinely is. And the chat was like, what? And I was like, I don't know. It's something that Vinny said, right? So, but probably within, I'm gonna say within a couple of hours, one of the viewers at that time, who's not a part of the community anymore, made an emote, it's the same emote. It's that emote right there. The original Squandog emote that you don't even, basically nobody uses anymore. Right? Because we have all of these other fucking takes on it. Hello, Axel Grace. What's up? Thanks for checking out my channel. They said I'm gay, best. They gave me that emote, and they were like, here's a Squandog emote for when you squander things. And you know, and I was just like, sure, why not? You know, let's upload it. You know, when I got access to emotes, when I eventually got access to emotes, because I don't think I had access to emotes, like, at the time this even happened. I don't think I was partnered when this fucking started, when this happened. You know, but I think when I eventually became partnered, we uploaded it. Where they made it when this is a long fucking time ago. It's really hard to remember the exact sequence of events here. So, and then, you know, Squandog became, you know, the kind of a household name. He definitely got some popular. People just started to really enjoy the character, this orange dog, which in the beginning I didn't even know where he got the face from. Lamango. I didn't even know. I didn't know Earthbound 64 existed at the time. I found all that out later. And then we ended up being like, oh, well, what if there were more animals? Like, what if he had friends? Like, what if there was a, you know, like, instead of, you know, because we have an emote for when, because again, this all goes back to wanting emotes to have applications, right? Wanting emotes to have utility during a, you know, while you're watching a stream. So we have an emote for when somebody squanders something. But what if we also had an emote for when someone bungles something? Because I always really enjoyed the word bungle. You know, so what if there's a bungle? Like, what if I'm streaming and I completely bungle something? Because a bungle is different than a squander. They're two completely separate use cases. So I was like, what if we had a fucking emote for when I bungle something, but it's a cat? And then somebody made that. And then I just kind of went in. And then there were a couple of there were a couple of failed characters. Like I remember we had Japeworm. He was just a worm for when, you know, there was a jape of some kind happening. Yeah, he's forgotten. You know what he's like? Do you remember how when we saw that Chuck E. Cheese video, they had like all those forgotten abandoned like animatronics that they don't use anymore? Remember that? Remember that? Where you're looking at them, you're like, what the fuck is that nightmare fuel? You know, we had Japeworm. I think we had something. One of them was some kind of ape. What was the one that was like a gorilla? What was it? It was Baboondoggle. I don't think Baboondoggle ever got made. So the utility of Baboondoggle would have been if something was a complete and utter boondoggle. You know what I mean? Which I guess is a little bit more of a specific scenario than a bungle or a squander. You know? So I don't think Baboondoggle ever got made, though. I don't think we ever made it. Yeah, we just talked about it. He got sent to the hot dog factory. He did, yeah. We shipped him up and sent him off. Packed him up, shipped him out. What is a boondoggle? A boondoggle is just an unmitigated disaster. A boondoggle is like Vietnam was a boondoggle. Like historians will refer to Vietnam, like the Vietnam War, as a boondoggle. Does that make sense? And usually, I think a boondoggle implies, like, you got involved in something. I think a synonym of boondoggle would be quagmire, yeah. Giggity, giggity, yeah. I think, unironically, like, quagmire and boondoggle are kind of the same thing, right? Although I think boondoggle has more of an implication that it's a fucking disaster than quagmire does. Because a quagmire, in my mind... A quagmire is not necessarily a disaster. It's definitely a failure. But it's a failure that's very hard to extricate yourself from. And all of that is also true for a boondoggle. But to me, boondoggle means it's a fucking complete clusterfuck. Like, it is absolutely foobar if it's a boondoggle. Right? Like, somebody fucked up bad for it to be a boondoggle. Right? Quagmire is just sort of like, it feels like it's still a huge mistake, but it's like less of a mistake. I don't... Like, it's a quagmire is less of a disaster, if that makes sense. I don't know. A boondoggle is a snafu. No, I think a snafu is less severity than a boondoggle. I think a snafu is, you definitely botched something, and it had consequences, but a snafu doesn't imply you're now invested in something long-term that's difficult to escape from. Right. Mike, Baboondoggle... Psionic says that Baboondoggle was made, but it was hideous, and it didn't stay an emote for long. Can I see a picture of... Do you happen to have a picture of Baboondoggle? A tier list of ways to say that you fucked something up. Exactly. Mike, you sound like you're naming streaming services. Snafu, Boondoggle, Peacock, Tubi, Roku, Snafu, Justice for Baboondoggle. Guys, you don't want Baboondoggle. You don't want Baboondoggle. You do not want Baboondoggle. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think what happened was we had it briefly, and then I was like, that thing is so gross. Also, again, extremely niche use case. Yeah, that's disgusting, bro. He sucks, we need him. You guys want Baboondoggle. 7 TV now. This is a piece of trash. Zero utility. I'm kind of like, why? World's first tier 4 emote. 10th anniversary emote. Baboon doggle. Really? Junie is here. You don't like him? She said, fuck that guy. You don't like Baboon doggle? What? Why not? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Only have it available for Friday. Okay. Just like a limited use one day emote. It's like, what if Baboon doggle was like the Grimace shake? You know what I mean? Where like it's a limited time emote. What does he even do? Junie, the utility of Baboon doggle is when the streamer that you're watching enters into or finds themselves, because you don't know that. Obviously you don't know you're entering into a boondoggle in the beginning. You don't know it's a boondoggle until it's like, you know, you're balls deep into it and you're like, oh, oops, right? So your streamer finds themselves in a boondoggle and you'll be like, ha ha, idiot streamer's got himself into a boondoggle. Time to post baboondoggle. Right? And then you just post the emote. Joe's house was a baboondoggle. Yes, it was. You know what? That absolutely, that was a boondoggle. We're saying it doesn't have utility, but I'm gonna say like every third game I play is a complete utter disaster of a stream. Right? It sucks. There's a reason this is an old emote from like fucking 8 years ago that we don't that apparently I uploaded briefly and then deleted. And I guess there's a reason for that, right? I guess there's a reason. Joe's house was a beautiful mistake. Kind of. At certain times, at certain moments. Mike, I'm getting fuck-crustable vibes from this conversation. Why did you have to ruin everything and torpedo the fun we were having, bro? Why did you have to do that? Why did you have to do that? Don't do that. Mike, you look like Magnum PD. The mustache is because it was a goal during the subathon that chat asked for. I don't know why. I'm gonna shave it off. You get 2 weeks of this. Maybe we split them up. Maybe you get 1 week now, and then you can redeem the second week of mustache at sometime later in the year or something. I thought it was 2 months. No, bro. No. Fun time, stop. It was 2 weeks. Fun time likes the mustache. I don't know why. You look like Lemmy. The Ace of Cakes! The Ace of Cakes! I'm going to tell you guys the Ace of Cakes story again since it's relevant. Me and my friend, we're hanging out one night. We were in college, I think. And we got really, really high on weeds. Astra VLZ, thanks for 41 months. And we were really hot. We were really stoned. And we were watching the Food Network and on the couch. And a show came on that was called The Ace of Cakes. And again, I don't know why they named it that, because it was like, it doesn't rhyme with Ace of Spades, and even if it did, what does that even mean? Like, I guess Ace of Cakes, like you're really good at making cakes or something. I don't even remember. It was about somebody who makes cakes, obviously, or it was about a cake competition or some shit. Something involving cakes, obviously. And we're watching this, and my friend just goes, the Ace of Cakes! The Ace of Cakes! And he just keeps repeating that, and I was like, please stop. Because it was just like harshing my buzz for him to hear him. It was like really annoying me. And for some reason, I remember this like 15 years later. Maybe like closer to 20 years later, for some reason, I always think of Ace of Cakes when somebody says Ace of Spades. Core memory. Yeah. It wasn't game. No, it wasn't. It's a core fucking... You just reminded me. I've been meaning to text this person, and I keep procrastinating it and forgetting. What the fuck are we doing? Oh, yeah, we were doing media share, y'all. We were doing media share, y'all. And we're gonna continue doing media share, y'all. Where's the fucking... Oh, okay. Yep, there's just one more thing in here. And it's... amazing! I should... by the way. It's a new emote. From Vincent Dots. It says... First time uploading an emote on 7TV. It's based on this frame from Dragon Ball Z. Look, I'm sure most of you know where this is going. It looks like somebody told Sonic the Hedgehog that there was a fetus inside the Chatoid's brain. Sonic, there's a fetus in that skull. Go punch it. Not anymore. The origin story of Chatoid. Yeah. Love it. Man, I love this. We need this. Yes. Again, no utility, right? No utility whatsoever for this emote. Nothing. This project is my brainchild. Brainchild, huh? Did somebody say brainchild? Time to get punching. Yeah, cool. There's plenty of utility. It's for when chat's annoying. All right. Does it follow? I almost want to put this on Twitch, guys. Like, I'm actually... Hold up. Let me see this shit. Yeah, we got 4 open slots. I'm just gonna see if this is funny. I'm gonna put this... Well, hold on a second. Because... Oh, it's already on 7TV. Deleted for promoting hate and violence. Not only that... Yeah, no, he's right. Not only that, Herg, but it has the thing going on where it's their character. They hate that. Right? They hate that. It's their little global emote of the chat face, which they hate when they hate when you do anything with that. So, good call, actually, putting that on 7TV. That's going to do it for the media share, but it's not going to do it for me pissing myself if I don't try to go piss myself right now. I got it. There's going to be an accident. I will be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Fuck. It's the tea, man. It goes right the fuck through me, man. Yep, I'm back. So, what the hell was he talking? Okay, so I want to figure, am I going to play this Exodia game or whatever this bullshit is? Exoborne. All right, let me take a look at this. Let What do we got? What are we working with here, man? What are we fucking working with here, man? All right, so my instinct tells me this. In about 1 hour. Okay, so here's the deal with this, right? It's the it's a Twitch bounty, meaning that I make more money the more people that are here. So I feel like we want to give some more time for people to get here, and then we want to do it before it gets too late, so people stay here for it. So I don't think we should do the fucking thing yet, but I do think that we should do it, like, not do it at, like, late. We shouldn't do it late, okay? We're trying to maximize the revenue from this. So Sony's schlock ended. What Sony had schlock? What was the schlock? Tell me about what there was. It was like a fucking cum. Why did I say cum? Why the fuck am I just saying? Why am I saying cum? State of shit. Oh, it was the state of shit. The state of play. Yeah. They announced Morbius 5. They announced the Morbius video game. They announced a Morbius and a Horizon Zero Dawn crossover. Dude, Aloy and the Morbius, Michael Morbius and Horizon Zero Dawn Lego video game. The Returnal devs announced a new game. That's cool. I really liked that game. Is that is it a sequel to that, or is it another, like, is it in that series? Is it like Returnal 2 or Returnal Harder? Return to Returnal? Part 2? The returning of the Returnal? Return to Returnal? It's a new game, but it's also that, like, third person shooter roguelite? Refundle. Remember when everyone was calling it Refundle? That was a great game. That game was yet another example of Sony cucking developers, because that was a great game that nobody played because it was PlayStation exclusive for like 3 years. That was really fun. That game would have done so much better than it did if that wasn't a PlayStation exclusive. I fucking hate PlayStation so much, man. They announced Lies of P DLC and a new Sonic racing game. I don't think I care about that. The Lies of Penis DLC. You're right, man. That did take a while. But you know what? The fucking I don't know, the Elden Ring DLC took a really long time too, didn't it? So I don't think it's that wild that you'll have a DLC. I think it's... Am I going to play it? I mean, I don't know. You know what I want from the Lies of P people? I don't think I want a DLC from the Lies of P people. I want a new game from the Lies of P people. That's what I want, personally. What is happening? You'll have to wait longer for that. Yeah, no shit. I'm just saying, you know. So what's the deal? Can I just spoil the fucking post credits of Lies of P? Like, does anyone care? It was a long time ago. You had a long time to hear about this, and chances are whatever you saw in that state of play spoiled it anyway. So there's apparently the Wizard of Oz is involved in the universe of Lies of P. So the implication of the post-credits the post-credits, yeah, listen, I'll the post-credits ending of Lies of P reveals the following. There is some sort of multiverse. Yeah. I know. Involving books. And the universes of the books are able to be traveled between or whatever and influence each other somehow. And in this, yes. And in this fucking sequence, you see the city that Lies of P takes place in. And don't forget that Lies of P is Pinocchio. Which is important context. So you see the city that Lies of P takes place in, the one that you play in. And then you see... It's a shot of feet. Literally. And there's someone basically doing parkour on the roofs. And it's feet in ruby slippers. And then she stops doing the parkour. All you see is the feet. She stops doing the parkour and then she clicks the ruby slippers together. Like Dorothy does in The Wizard of Oz. Demonstrating to you undeniably that the character of Dorothy from Wizard of Oz is for some reason is in the Lies of P universe. And then there's a guy on a train and he's looking at books and he's like, oh, you know, woo, and he says some cryptic bullshit about like, oh, our work is done with this story or something like that, you know, and then it turns out he's actually one of the characters from Lies of P, but he's like outside the universe. It's implied. It's very weird and stupid. I don't know, but it's very convoluted. I'm sure it's going to be convoluted, but I guess what I'm asking is, did what they showed at the State of Play, does it involve the Wizard of Oz? And that, I guess, does it involve Dorothy, I guess, specifically? Just watch it. Nah, I don't want, I want to have it explained to me painstakingly through fucking comments, like single word sentences and like from a chat who can't spell or explain anything or barely speaks English. That's how I want to be told about this. The trailer seemed unrelated to the post credits. Interesting. Interesting. The guy never spoke. Who gives a shit? It's hard to explain. It just looked like more content. That's wild that they'd have that batshit post-credits thing, and then this DLC trailer has nothing to do with it. That's a little fucking crazy, right? Like, that's... Yeah, wild. Yeah, wild. Like, why do that? Why have a... Right? Why even do that? Alright, it's a 1.5-minute trailer. I guess we could just watch it. Like, who cares? Whatever. State of Penis. That was uncalled for. This fucking twink.
How can it be winter all of a sudden?
Okay, so you, like, leave the city, basically?
You want to know the year?
There's a carnival. There's, like, 5 carnivals in this game. There's the submarine. There's a museum. Cool. Mammoth meat! There's a cat now?! Yo. I'm gonna tell you right now, if Pinocchio pets that cat, I'm not buying this DLC. I'm gonna vote with my wallet, and I'm tired of this shit. If you can you pet the cat? Fuck you. Yes, you can pet the cat. Wow, you can pet the cat? Can you suck my nuts in this game? No? Why not? Can you pet the cat? How about can you suck my nuts? Can you suck my nuts.com? I don't care if you could pet the cat. I want to know if you can suck my nuts. Mike, the game is Peggy 18. Where did your whimsy go? Because it's fucking, I don't know, it like annoys me for some reason. I don't even know how to, it's one of those things I can't verbalize. I don't know why it annoys me. It just sort of annoys me. Maybe it's not valid that it annoys me. Realistically, it's not valid that it annoys me. Mike, look at him. Of course, this twink sucks nuts. I don't want the character to suck my nuts. I want the developers to suck my nuts. Because they're the ones who were like, look, you can pet the cat. It's like, I don't care about petting cats. I care about whether or not my nuts get sucked. To my satisfaction. Right? It's the same with dogs. Well, it's the same, yeah. Can you pet the animals in the game? And then everybody's making a big deal. It's like, yes, you can pet the cat. I'm like, okay, but the game sucks. You know, like, I don't care if you can pet. And it's almost like one of those things where it's like, yeah, don't worry about the fact that the game's bad and unplayable and unfinished. Because look, you can pet a dog. Isn't that what matters these days in gaming? That you could pet the dog? It's like they're calling the player dumb by suggesting that petting an animal is enough to buy a $70 game. That might be a little bit of a stretch. I think maybe it's more like it's a little meme where it's like, haha, look, yeah, you can pet the animals. Don't you hate it when games have animals that you can't pet them? Haha, yeah, well, look, we totally can. We totally can. You totally can in this game. You could totally pet the pussy. It's all right. I already pet your mom's pussy. And by that, I mean vagina. I touched it. She liked it. Game over. You lose. I have depicted you as the soy jack and myself as the Chad Jack. Nice joke. Thank you. Thank you. I like positive feedback on my comedy. Thank you. Joey Banzoli with 2 fucking months. Joey Banzoli from the block. Joey Banzoli from the old neighborhood. I remember when Joey Banzoli gave me a cannoli. Remember that? Remember that time you gave me a cannoli? Remember that? On 34th Street? Up by the park? Near the bodega? Thank you. Thank you for 2 months, Joey. Take my Reddit gold, fellow gentle sir. You can indeed pet the dog. Yes. Right? Like, it's like, I don't know, man. I maybe who cares? I will be honest with you. I will give you this. I will give you this. Genuinely. Honestly. Sometimes when it's a stereotype and it's offensive. Joey doesn't care because I'm also Italian. Like, we're allowed to do this together. Me and Joey are allowed to do this because we're both Italian. It's not racist. When you see an animal in a video game and you go up to it and there's no prompt to pet it and you can't interact with it in any way, it's this much disappointing to me. However, at the same time, which is true, I don't think that this needs to be as big of a deal as it is. Right. Beb and Sour says the following. Companies expect to have brownie points for basic mechanics that allow them to pretend like they care about player feedback instead of making good games. Yeah, it's because it's a little checkbox, right? That you can make a big deal out of in the marketing or whatever, right? And it's like, well, I don't know that's not important. You know, I've seen games where you can pet the dog, but there's like glaring issues with the game, and it's like maybe that, and you can tell that they went out of their way to make that a priority over other things that definitely could have used more attention, right? And I mean, how easy is it to put in a little animation of petting a dog? Like, I mean, I'm not in game dev. I have no idea, but I don't imagine it could be that difficult. You know, what is difficult, I think, is probably balancing a game. You know, coming up with all the game mechanics, making sure they work correctly, play testing it. You know, making a game fun and engaging is probably really, really difficult. But I think making a pet the dog animation isn't. Right? I don't know. I don't know. Again, I'm willing to concede I may be irrationally annoyed by this. Right? You know? Pet my penis, somebody said. No, thanks. Maybe. No, it's not funny. It's not funny. I shouldn't even joke around about that. That's weird. Wholesome Reddit Chungus checkbox checked. Right? I don't know. Mike, you haven't even seen if he pets it yet. Great point. And you know what? You're still not going to see if he pets it because Pyro Citor just reminded me of something amazing that I need to show you all immediately. Because he said you can pet the Terminid in Helldivers too. Where the fuck it did I? Oh, I didn't bookmark this. You fucking asshole. Because there's like 50 like dick riding Helldivers like fan accounts or whatever, and I have to try to remember which one I saw this video on. And it's like impossible because there's so many of these dick rider accounts that I have no idea where the fuck this video is. Man, this pisses me off. Yeah, I know this is great content. Don't worry about it. Shut the fuck up. No. I will find this video, and you will sit there and wait for me to find this video. It will happen. You will do it. Chat, you will. You will. You will do this. You will wait while this happens. You motherfucker. You will. You will wait while this happens. Yep, I found it. Thank God. Watch this incredible clip from this game. It says they're evolving. It says is the caption for this video.
And his name is John C.
How the fuck did that happen? How the fuck did that happen? I don't know. I watched it like 50 times though. It's amazing. It gets better every time. Anon, thank you for the gifts up to Sloppy Bukaki. Very cool. I don't get it. What happened? Watch again. Watch very carefully. Watch the enemy. Watch this enemy over here, right where my mouse is. Watch. Or it's this one. I don't know which one it is. Yeah, it is. It's this one. Watch this bug right here. Watch.
And his name is John C.
It's funny every time. Let me say it this way. That's definitely not supposed to happen, is my point. Okay, that is not a thing. That's not a feature. Okay, that's not. Again, I think that the chair gets stuck to the bug somehow, and then it's somehow oh my god! It's somehow the chair, because this chair is an asset in the game. Like you see, they're like littered across the planets. Like when you're near like buildings and stuff, there's chairs sitting around. Yo, Sakasaki, thank you for the gift sub to John Cena Furry. Why is there even a chair? Well, it's just like, you know, it's to make the planet feel lived in. Like this was a building that got destroyed, probably. And it just was like a little house or something. And then there was like, you know, some crops outside. Like the implication was like somebody was living here. That's why the chair is there. So the bug, I don't know, gets stuck on the bug. And it I guess does a melee attack like it's supposed to. But it's just, looks like he's hitting him with the chair.
And his name is John Cena.
And it's just amazingly, it's just perfect. Mike, John Cena follows a dinosaur porn artist on X. I'm 100% certain he's a furry. First of all, never call it X again. Second of all, guys, I sometimes, now wait, now hold up. Because a couple of things are going on here. All right. Before we say John Cena is a scaly, or whatever chat's trying to fucking say right now. Okay. It is possible that you follow people by accident. I know sometimes, like, you know, it does happen. Also, and how many people have had this happen? This has happened to me a number of times since fucking, you know, the Elonification. I will see something on my feed where I'm like, what is that and who the fuck is that? And then I go find out I'm following them, and I 1,000,000% never followed this person. Twitter just followed the fucking account. Bro, they were just like, yeah, you follow this guy now. And you're like, no. No. Excuse me? Nope. I didn't do this. And sometimes it's stuff where it's like, oh, this guy's a scumbag. And now maybe somebody sees I'm following this and they think I fucking deliberately followed this fucking scumbag. And they think I like this scumbag because I follow him on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty bad, actually. Anon, thank you for the gift sub to Dinosaur Poop Nipples. Now, here's another thing that may have happened, okay? Now, I don't know why I'm going to bat for John Cena here, but here's another thing that may have happened. Spartacus, thanks for 15 months of support. I mean, yeah, Occam's razor. John Cena is a scaly. Jerks off to dinosaurs. Okay, now, but before we jump there, okay? Schrodinger's follow. This happens sometimes. Now, is Hair Dragon, I just called him Hair Trap, which he hasn't changed his username like 2 years ago. As Hair points out, he is following almost a million people on Twitter. Is that right? You just throwing a number out there like randomly, or is how many people does he actually follow? Because here's what happens, right? There's a really good, it's that exact number. There's a really good chance that he's not even using the social media account. He has some secretary or some assistant that uses it for him, right? At his point, and at that point in his career, right? Additionally, I mean, I'll give you a perfect example. I was at a convention, and I met somebody really cool. We talked. You know, we met each other. It was a nice meeting, me and this person. And I decide, like, we were like, oh, well, let's follow each other on Twitter. Maybe we stay in touch like that, right? And I mean, it must not have worked out because I actually don't remember who the person is. Although I do think I remember talking about this on stream at the time that it happened. Anon, thank you for the gift sub. And, like, I liked the person and I thought they were really cool. And then, you know, I'm home, like, after the convention, and I'm doom scrolling, and I see one of their posts, and it's, like, gargantuan fucking titty art. Like, it's, like, it's porn art of, like, a furry with, like, colossal tits. It's, like, gigantic, whatever that genre of porn is, where the breasts are, like, ridiculously oversized. The stuff that Static likes, right? And I'm like, yeah, like, hyper breasts or whatever. And I'm like, bro, hold up. I didn't even know he did that. Like, that was not what we talked about at the convention. I don't remember what we talked about at the convention, but it wasn't like, yeah, I like hyper titty porn, you know? It wasn't that. It was something fucking normal. You know what I mean? And I didn't even know the guy did. So then I'm like, well, shit. You know, I mean, I guess I'll unfollow him because I don't really want to be seeing that. Right? But this is the type of things, these are the types of things that happen. Like, the point I'm making there is, like, maybe John Cena met this person, you know, and was like, had a good, a positive exchange with the person, and was like, let's exchange social media information. And he was like, yeah, I'll follow the guy. Sure, I liked him. And John Cena might not even have any idea that that guy's cranking out scaly porn. But Occam's razor, John Cena is a scaly. Lemony Lulu, thank you for 16 months of support. Wrestlers know a little thing about razors, by the way. They hide them in their pockets and stuff so they can cut themselves during the fights, right? Anyway, what a fucking tangent. Holy shit. What the fuck were we doing? Oh, the Liza P. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. God, I'm going to have to go in the home soon.
My forever friend.
And he does, in fact, pet the cat. Although, to be fair, that looks like a cutscene and not like a, you know, gameplay thing where you walk up to the cat and press a button and pet it.
Me to hold your hand and dance.
But notice that either way, it's in this trailer. Mike, maybe he was reaching to strangle it. Like, why? Like, why is it in this trailer, right? Why is it? Because of what I'm saying. Marketing. There is a cat that plays a prominent role in the story of Pinocchio, but that character has already been represented in the main game, right? As a human with in a cat mask, essentially, was that's how they did it. But watch this part right here, where Pinocchio does a gay little dance that pisses you off. Right. There's a cat in the main game. Not like an animal cat. Is there an actual cat? I don't remember. What is that? Come?
I need to hold your hand and dance.
I need to hold your hand and dance. Why did it say? What's that about?
You're not the puppet I was expecting.
Do you guys remember when I didn't get to fight the final boss of the game because I picked the wrong dialogue option, like a stupid penis? Wasn't that awesome? Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I still get furious when I think about that.
Who are you?
What's that, a new twink? Wake up, babe. Fresh twink just dropped.
She was looking for someone.
Dude, they're gonna have a twink off? For who's the top twink? A bout for twink supremacy? Battle of the twinks?
Legendary.
Was that meat? I think it's wax.
She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil.
Oh, Dogman. I think Dogman was in the first game, right? That's a mask, though. He's not a furry. That's like a dog mask, right? Not the first. The base game, not the first. This isn't a sequel. Mike, can you pet the Dogman? What the fuck is that? Yeah, I don't remember seeing that enemy.
I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters.
He's got huge balls. I think this is a new weapon that you get, because I don't remember seeing this weapon. This is like Fred Knudsen's nuts, this weapon. Look.
Matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. I swear I won't be late. Not again.
I mean, yeah, it looks cool. I'm probably not going to play it because I didn't play even the Elden Ring DLC at this point. Like, I'm just, like, my brain's not there. Like, my brain's not in a what do you call it? Like a Souls-like kind of space at the moment, I want to say. It hasn't been. You know, also again, a lot. Don't forget this too. Like a lot of my gaming time is my streaming time. This is the penis music. I'm gonna skip this. And I feel like, again, it always comes down to this, right? It comes down to like, what do I think you guys are gonna watch? Do I think you guys are gonna watch me stream the Lies of P DLC? I don't. Because you guys didn't watch the base game when I streamed it. So, I mean, there's my information right there. You know, I mean, it's don't forget this is my career, right? You should just stream whatever you want, King. It's like, no. Because, guys, again, the fucking, I explained this to you the other day. Stream whatever you want, King. It's okay. We'll watch it. And you don't come. And then again, we use the viewership to negotiate payment for the fucking the sponsorships. I explained this to you the other day. Yesterday, I explained this to you. So stream whatever you want, King. It's okay. It's, you know, just have fun. And it's, you know, it's like, well, we got bills over here, man. New York's expensive, and so are game shows. Right. Anyway, watch this drive. Should I do the penis gambit, chat? No, I think that would be a waste if I did that. It would be a squander that would no doubt place me into a boondoggle from which there would be no escape. Rapid. Watch this drive. Holy shit! I'm fucking amazing! I'm a fucking... Once again, chat will not believe it. Chat will not believe that I did that legitimately, but I did. There's like once again. I know it. I did that twice now, which is insane. I can't fucking... I don't even believe it. I don't even fucking believe it. Insane. Absolutely insane. I don't blame anybody for thinking I cheated. I genuinely don't. I didn't, but I don't blame anyone. The king of words. Guys, I think we gotta accept it. I'm just good at everything I do, almost. A few things, like probably a handful of things that I do. Like maybe like 2 or 3 things. And this just happens to be one of them. Right. You got lucky with yesterday's too? No, yesterday's took me, I think, like 3. I got... Where did I get yesterday? Yesterday's was like here, I think I got it. Was it here? The black hole is going to consume a planet. Yeah, I wonder what they're doing there. I wonder what they're up to something, Helldivers. I don't know what the fuck. I think this is probably an overture to the main Illuminate force coming in. Like they're going to come through the wormhole or something, and we're going to get the rest of the you know, the enemy types, the enemy units. Right? I thought you meant Earth. I got excited. There's going to be a near-Earth asteroid in 2032 that some astronomers are concerned about. There is concern about it. I keep seeing articles about it and shit. There's one. There's enough of a chance that it hits us for there to be media buzz about it. Unfortunately, I've also learned that this asteroid, it's clickbait. While there is a decent chance it hits this planet, it's not going to be big enough to do any significant damage. So, unfortunately, guys, we're all going to survive it. Yeah, unfortunately, it's on path to potentially hit us. But it's just not big enough to do the kind of damage we're looking for here. It's just not again, it's not going to cause widespread, like, you know, extinction or whatever, which is, I know what all you guys want, right? That's what we all really want here, right? Florida lives to die another day, yeah. What's up, Milgram? Yeah, I hope it lands on my house specifically. I think if it lands on your house, it could kill you. This is how it was described in an article I saw, or a video I saw or something. It's got less destruction force than Fat Boy or Little Man. So, like, but not by much. It could, basically my understanding of it is it could do similar damage to, like, what those bombs did. But that's the absolute upper limit of the damage it can cause. Right. Mike, that's still really bad. Yeah, but you guys want the end of civilization. That is not a civilization-ending event. That's not gonna happen. Like, even if that lands on a fucking city where it can do maximum fucking damage, where, you know, 99% of the population of the planet's gonna survive it, life's gonna go on. Life will go on. You know. Do we know where it's gonna hit? It's way too early to calculate that, apparently. Right. That's boring. Yeah. Tunguska event. The Tunguska event is fascinating because do you know that if that asteroid, so that asteroid, what year was that? Like 1812 or something? That meteor? What is it, an asteroid or a meteor? What's the difference? Nothing ever happens. All in. It was 1908. Noah Ralph, thanks for 32 months. That was a significant sized asteroid. That landed in the middle of absolute bumfuck Siberia, right? Like, I don't think that killed a single person where it landed. Like, there was nothing. There was legitimately nothing there where it landed, right? If that landed on London or New York, that would have completely changed the entire course of history. That would have utterly destroyed. Yeah, like that absolutely would have destroyed a city if it had landed on. If that had hit London, that would have completely leveled London to dust. Absolutely, yeah. That's what I've read anyway, or heard. Like, and that would have been. I mean, would World War II even have happened? Like, that's a butterfly effect thing, right? Like, holy fuck. That would have absolutely, completely changed the trajectory of history if that happened. And it was simply a matter of where that thing landed. It's fascinating to think about. You mean World War I? I mean, neither war maybe would have happened. Or like, who the fuck? Who, you can't even speculate on that, right? Like, holy fuck. It was an airburst that didn't even hit the ground. Yeah, but I think even an airburst over London would have been, like, fucking devastating, right? It is a fun thought experiment, right? Like, what if it landed in Sicily? Would the donkey kick have even happened? Maybe if the donkey kick wouldn't have happened, my father would have been, like, normal, and I'd be in Forbes 30 under 30 instead of still desperately trying to scrape into 40 under 40 at 39 and a half years old. With the clock running down. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. Who knows what could have happened, man? Maybe I wouldn't have had brain damage, inherited congenital brain damage, and I would have actually been smart enough to become a sanitation worker, right? And I wouldn't have to be sitting here screaming cum when I'm fucking 75. Because my social security checks fucking are about like 38 cents a month. You know, like who the fuck knows, man? Wouldn't you do that anyway, though? Yeah, I would. Yeah. Who knows? Like, who knows, man? You'd be insufferable. You're actually funny in this timeline. That's arguable. And that is a matter of opinion, right? Isn't it? That is a strong matter of opinion. I think you could find plenty of people who would agree that I'm pretty goddamn insufferable. Right. In any case, I don't know what we're doing here. We're gonna probably boot up that game really soon. But first, I'm just gonna show you this with absolutely no context. And then I'm gonna show you this with absolutely no context. What's up, Alex? Thanks for coming by the stream tonight, man. I appreciate that. This is the memes I found shoved up my ass segment. Yeah. How does the... Because these are too close together. And I don't even... Like, let's say you want to shit with the buddy. That's valid. I don't even... That's fine. Shit with the buddy. Do co-op shitting. I don't get... Go ahead. Do it. Shit together. Bond. Use it like a bonding experience. You know, shit with your bros. Hold hands. It's cute. Sure, fine. My problem with this is that there's not even enough room to, like, do that. Because... where are your legs gonna go? Like, this is wild. And by the way, like, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of got a man spread a little bit, like, when I sit on the toilet to, like, kind of, you know, like, kind of open the gates, so to speak, to open the floodgates, so to speak. Like, if you're sitting, especially, like, if you're in the middle toilet, you're gonna be, like, you know, you're gonna be pretty cramped in there. So, I don't know how... I just don't see this working. Right? And then, of course, you know, you got the urinals on top of each other as well. Yeah, it's just a bad situation. The middle has to be the delegated to be the strongest. Well, the person in the middle definitely needs the strongest sphincter because you're going to have, again, you're not going to have the benefit of, like, extra, like, kind of wiggle room or whatever, you know. The toilet on the right has 0 space in front of it. You would need to pee sideways. Oh, you're talking about peeing? Like, how do you... What, you mean like this one? Like, you think there's a wall right here? I don't know. Oh, do you mean this one? You mean this toilet? Toilet number 3 has the best view. All right, so this guy is going to be here shitting, while this guy, I feel like these two people are kind of going to be like locking toes during this, because there's absolutely no shot that you're not going to. This guy's going to be basically his legs. This guy's legs are going to basically be in between this guy's legs. Right. This is an insane thought experiment. I know! That's why I showed you the picture. Right? It's almost like it's kind of like a trolley problem. Like, which experience affords you the least psychological damage? Right? Like, where do you really... Ideally, like, where do you want to be sitting? I think it's here. Yeah, this is the best seat in the house. Because if you don't want to see this person's penis, you don't have to look at it. This guy is basically going to have this guy's penis in his face. Like, straight. There's no way to avoid that. Right. And he's like ass, too, basically, right? New Twitter artist trend. Draw your OCs using these. Nightmare blunt rotation. It's me, Joel, Frank, Marco, and Fred. You want to put Fred Knudsen over here? Joe Obesity. Joe Obesity. Of course, no. Joel has to be in the middle for maximum fecal. Right. Fred will die. I think Fred's too delicate for this. Like, he would catch an ill humor, and he would get the vapors, and he would just fucking pass out, and we'd have to, like, take him to the ER or something. He wouldn't, he can't, Fred can't be in here. Yeah, Fred can't be involved. He doesn't have the fortitude to handle this, right? He would catch an ill humor. Oh, fuck! $2,000 chair, ladies and gentlemen. $2,000. $2,000 chair, ladies and gentlemen. $2,000 chair, folks. Let me do my monthly maintenance on my $2,000 office chair here, guys. Just give me a moment. Gotta do a little maintenance time. Gotta pop this, got a little plastic thing. And I gotta pop back in there, right? I need to call the fucking people for this fucking warranty! Because I have a warranty on this fucking thing. They're gonna I'm getting a full refund on this piece of shit. Guess what? I'm too busy! I have a fucking life! I can't be sitting around waiting on a fucking phone with people from the chair company, bro. Too busy for this shit, man. Come on, man! Fuck! Come on! Get in there! I fucking hate this was the worst purchase of my life. This was the worst. I'm such a fucking moron. Yeah, let's pay $2,000 for an office chair. Yeah, that's a good investment. No, do that. No, it'll be a normal chair. It'll be a normal chair. There won't be any, there won't be anything weird about it. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fucking fine. It'll be fine. No, that's great. No, that's so smart. Yeah, do that. Do exactly that. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. So cool. Get in there. I don't understand why this is happening. Oh, dear sweet fucking Christ, help me. Get the fuck in there, man! Get in there! Come on! Fuck! Holy shit! Okay, so there's a piece of, do you see this white thing back here? This thing will occasionally pop out, and it will fuck the entire chair up. Also, these screws keep popping out. I have no idea why any of this is happening. And again, with the amount of money that I paid for this should not be happening, right? Right? Like, you pay when you spend a ton of money on something, you're like, you're expecting it to not give you profit. Like, that's why you're spending that money on it, right? You're spending that money on it because you want it to not have these issues. You know? Like, that's why I did. Gamer chairs suck. This is not a gamer chair. It's an office chair. I have to fucking... The only reason I haven't contacted these people and went fucking ape shit is because I don't have the time to do it. I legitimately, like, when am I gonna do that? Fucking Jesus Christ. Gotta fucking use an Allen wrench. Gotta use an Allen wrench to put these screws. Where the fuck are the screws? I lost the screws. Oh, dear God. Oh, Christ, help me. Where the fuck are the screws? Chat, what did I do with the screws? Ah! Where are the screws, man? Where are the fucking screws, dude? Did anybody see what I did with the screws? Where are they? Oh, you fucking, come on, bro. What did I do with the screws, man? Fuck, I found them. Oh my God. All right. Jesus Christ, man. Oh. Get this out of here. All right. What an ordeal. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm back. Back to the content. Just in time for our next stream segment, which is my penis. Ready? Nah, just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Or am I? My other ride is a $2,000 shitty officer. Yeah, what a fucking what a night. What a ride, bro. What a ride. What a fucking ride, y'all. I'll tell you what, we don't have to rush this. Look. Here's the deal, Fat. Here's the deal. Now, here's the deal, Fat. Why won't this window open? Keyword. There's also chair cum all over my fingers now from that. See that black shit? Okay, so this time your phrase will be 2K chair. Hashtag 2K chair. Do you guys hear that? Oh, it's the fucking game that I launched. It's the game. It's the game. I launched the game. I forgot I launched it. I had no idea what was happening. I was so scared, chat. I was so scared. I was so scared. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I was terrified, man. All right, look. Now, if you want to be entered into a chance to win a free game tonight, here's what you're going to do. Whoa, you're going to type hashtag 2K chair in the chat. In the chat right now. Are there Bad Rats left? No, there's actually no copies of Bad Rats left. Unironically, because you guys kept... How many copies were given away? 10. 10. 10 games. You want to win a game tonight? This is the last time, by the way. Next time it has to be like 5. But you want to win a fucking game? You want to win a fucking game, y'all? You want to win a game tonight? Free game on Steam, GOG, Origin. We have a couple other ones too. I think, like, what are some of the other things, AT? What's up, Fish Fingers? Thanks for checking out the channel, bro. Here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. Jenski, thanks for 14 months. Here's the deal. Gonna finna gog. Goggers! The deal is this. You can't leave this channel for the next hour. If you entered this raffle and you leave this channel, you close this browser tab, you will be removed from this raffle. Okay? Straight up. So if you want to actually win the game, okay, you have to stay here. It's a hostage situation. Oh, I mean, you're allowed to leave. You're just not going to win the game if you leave. Because the way that this works is, okay, the Twitch bounty pays me based on how many people are here. And this is meant to be a bribe to get you to stay here. So if you're winning a game and you weren't contributing to the payout, no. Okay. I won't have to worry about winning if I'm not here. I mean, sure. All I'm saying is if you want the game, guys, I need this payout. How am I going to afford more $2,000 garbage chairs? Guys, I got to buy more fucking trash, overpriced piece of shit chairs. Come on. Mike, I have been eating chili the past few days and waking myself up by stinking. I need to... You know what I have to start doing? I have to start not looking at chat during streams. I have to just, honestly, not have chat visible during streams anymore. I shouldn't do that anymore. Why do I need to just start completely ignoring this chat room. Ban whoever said that. I'm thinking about it. Wisp asked about the Monopoly thing. Let me look. It's going to take a minute to cycle through the... Okay, yeah, we know. Come on. There it is. It goes by so quickly. That was so fast. No, we couldn't even see it. Did you see how quick that was? Listen, I appreciate everybody who's participating in this. But again, do not buy anything from this, okay? Do not do it. I'm asking you not to do it. Because you don't need to. You don't need to. You should not need to buy anything to reach these goals. You should not have to. Okay? And I don't want, again, you don't have to. You don't have to. Do not be like, oh, I got to spend a bunch of money to help Mike. I don't want you to do that, okay? I don't want you to do that. I like how the tracker is impossible to read. Yeah, isn't it great? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a bunch of you did it. I think like 110, or it said, or something like 100 and something. It was definitely triple digits of you did this, or part of this. So thank you. And again, if you want to know where we are, like what the goals actually are, it's in the Discord server. If you go into the announcements, you're gonna see an announcement that I made with a bunch of other details that I would really appreciate if you could read that before participating. Where is the link for it? Scroll down in this Twitch channel, and there's a panel, and you're going to click that panel, okay? That panel will take you to the game, to download the game, okay? I turned the bot off, so the bot's not in chat anymore. But use that panel link, okay? Yeah. if you want to participate in this. Pee pee poo poo face. Hi. They said, Mike, you're on my if I ever win the lottery list. What's that? Like, if you win the lottery, you're gonna buy me? Like chattel? I don't think that's legal, man, anymore. And probably for some, I think for some pretty good reasons, right? Well, so what are you saying? He said, like, if I win, you get some cock. I don't want any cock. Just kidding, he's calling me a cock. What do you, how much do I get? What are you gonna give me? What do I get? $2. That's a lot for you. Why? That was so fucking funny when he said that. I feel like that's gonna stay with me like the rest of my life. If I win the massive jackpot, I'll donate $1 million to you, because why not? I don't know. I feel like people say that, but you're not gonna do that if that actually happens. Like, why would you do that? You wouldn't do that. You say that now, but you wouldn't do that. I would talk you out of it. Even if you want, I would be like, don't do that. Take the fucking money. Use it for your life. Use it for something good. Put it in some kind of savings account or some shit. Also, oh, you know what I will help you do? If it helps you avoid paying taxes on it, I'll help with that. Because you're gonna want to avoid. You need to find out if you're gonna if you're gonna have to pay tax. Because guess what? Check this out. No, because this is how the fucked up government works. If you want to just give me $1 million because you're like, I love JabroniMike streams so much, I want to just give him $1 million because I'm obscenely wealthy. Okay. You didn't give JabroniMike $1 million. You gave him like maybe $500,000 and the government got the rest of it because I have to claim that income. That will get obliterated in taxes. Yeah. Yep. So it's fun because when you receive the lottery money, that's going to get taxed. And then when you try to do anything with it, it gets taxed. Isn't that amazing? Doesn't that make you just want to storm some place or something? Doesn't that send you absolutely fucking insane to think about? I don't think winnings are taxed here. Where are you, Iceman? No, NZ, you're in New Zealand. I mean, think about it. Like, it's amazing. Like, any jackpot, just cut it in half. Just cut it in half. You're giving half of it to the government. Fucking amazing. It's why they want to ban taxes on tips. What if we can... If that happens, like if that passes, we should try to legally argue that Twitch subs are tips. We should absolutely do that. W agenda. Yes. They kind of are, though. I know. That's why we should fucking argue it. I mean, that's what they are, dude. Like, think about it. You're being like, it's like I'm fucking being a mime in a subway terminal, and you come up to me and throw me like $2.50. Yeah, I have a fucking hat, and you chuck like $2 into it. That's what a sub is, bro. They're just on a fucking auto payment, like, well, you resub fucking credit card payment, recurring credit card payment, right? It's insane. It's insane. Mike, I've never heard a mime yell "come." Yeah, I guess a mime wouldn't do that because they don't say anything, right? Yeah, but maybe he had some very interesting way of expressing that sentiment without saying anything. Like, how would you mime come? You know what? I think we all know the answer to that. There's a fucking emote for it, yeah. You pantomime it. Yeah, pantomime. One more time, guys. We're going to do an hour of some game that I've never seen or heard of before. And they're going to pay me to play it. If you want to be entered into the raffle, type in hashtag 2KChair. And you're going to be entered into the raffle. And then in order to actually win the game, you just got to stay here for the next hour. Okay? That's all. That's all there is to it, guys. That's all she wrote, y'all. That's all she fucking wrote, guys. That's all she wrote. Okay, let's take a look at this. I'm going to copy that. Then I'm going to close that. Then I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And then we're going to press OK, start. Then we're going to do that. And then we're going to come in here. And then we're going to do this. And then we're going to go and we're going to, I'm going to shit my pants. And then we're going to, thank you, Wisp, for the ping. And then I'm going to shit myself. And then we're going to unmute the game. And we're going to lower that shit significantly because that's deafening. And then we're going to find out what the hell is going on here. This game is called Project Diagnosis. Read before playing. This game contains flashing images, light patterns, or other visual effects which may cause epileptic symptoms, seizures, or other problems for a small percentage of players. Even people with no prior history of epileptic seizure might be affected. Do you ever get the impression that people put this warning on things that probably don't need it? Where it's just like it's an extra level of like liability protection. Right? Where it's like, I feel like I see this sometimes and then I watch the thing and I'm like, dude, I mean, listen, I don't know a lot about it. I'm not a doctor. But I didn't see the bit where it had the flashing lights. You know what I mean? Yo, Zimmy Maru, thank you for 29 months of Prime, bro. Blame Porygon. Yep, it all goes back to Porygon, huh? Oh, what's that now? It's compiling shaders. Oh, dude, here we go. Here we go, boys. Sweat Frog. Yep, Sweat Frog. Looks like a Simon Holiksteg painting. I don't know how to say the guy's fucking name. Simon, help me out, chat. You know who I'm talking about. Simon, Stalenhag, yes. Love that guy, right? Love his stuff, man. The Rebirth Corporation almost wiped out mankind. Only you and your fellow Redditors stand in their way. But not all of them are on your side. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, yeah? Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and do that then, I guess. All right, so they're sending a verification code to my email account. Let's hope we get it. Oh, I believe I see it right there. I'm gonna copy and paste that bad boy right there. And away we go. And away we go. Yepers, I confirm, I agree. Set Exoborne name, that works. Let's roll. Let's do this! Yepers! Wow, look at that exosuit. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that before in a game. Welcome to the Exoborne playtest. Hello, Reborn, and welcome to the Exoborne playtest. Thank you for joining and helping us to evaluate Exoborne. We have prepared plenty of activities and challenges, so come back daily to experience as much of Exoborne as possible. The playtest is closing on February 17th. Please share your feedback with us in the survey. We recommend you watch a short video on how to get started modding you and your Exo rig for success. Okay, I'm going to click that link. And it's going to take me
New York homeowners, if your roof is leaking...
It's going to take me to a fucking advertisement, which is awesome. Okay. And it just wants me to watch this. It wants me to watch.
Rigger mods is a... In Exoborne, you are what you carry. Equipping the right gear, Exo Rigger mods is essential for success. The baseline Coyote Exo gives you the basics, but it is limited and cannot be modded.
Yep, that's cool. Where's the cock slider?
Try out and craft the primary Exo rigs, the Heavy Kodiak, the Balanced Viper,
I see.
or the Light Kestrel.
They're it's revolving around exosuits of different
A Tier 3 Kestrel Exo has 2 mods which augment your capabilities and add new functionality. Higher quality Exo rigs have more mod slots.
I'm keeping my fingers very tightly crossed for a Monster Factory segment tonight. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a Monster Factory. I don't know. God, I fucking hope so.
Mod: core, equipment, weaponry, and mobility. Core mods enhance
God,
the Exo rig's unique
please,
features.
God, let us do a Monster
Equipment
Factory,
mods alter
please.
gear such as armor and
I don't know,
weapons.
because don't you think that this tutorial would have said something about the character
Weaponry
creator?
mods allow you to carry heavier weapons and add more offensive abilities. Mobility mods enhance your Exo rig's movement abilities.
I find all of this very offensive, in fact.
For a unique look, Exo rigs can be fitted with cosmetics that alter colors and patterns or even physical design.
Did you see that? There was like a prostate augment.
You can also add other equipment like backpacks, guns, armor, and abilities.
And butt plugs.
The weaponry mod we equipped lets us add a larger weapon to our secondary slot. Active slot abilities such as scanners or a healing shot help with moment-to-moment gameplay.
You fucking slot. What'd you call me? You heard me, mate. I said you're a fucking slot. You're a slot. Knob guzzling slot. Suck on me, Molly Wumpus. I'm sorry, Molly Wumpus. I know you're watching right now. I'm sorry. I feel like Molly Wumpus is a lurker, and they never got to, like, address any of the shit that I said the other day. When was that? Yesterday? A slot for me knob. He's back on the Molly Wumpus. You're not even fucking spelling the guy's name right. Because when I spell that username correctly, okay, it's even more Britishy. It's like, I put it in chat. Mike, you made them leave. I think I fucking like terrified a fucking like 9 years subscriber of this channel into never coming back. I feel bad now. It wasn't bullying though. I was just talking about the name that it was always interesting to me. I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just saying, like, you know, the name kind of inspired a certain thing and conjured some certain things in my head. I wasn't trying to be mean, guys. Like, I wasn't.
Special slot abilities such as bombardment or a cloaking field are the heavy hitters that can really turn the...
Did you see that? That is a dick holster. That's a dick holster. You put your erect dick, like, right in there. And then this thing reads, like, your sperm count.
Field are the heavy hitters that...
Cheese Chug, thank you for the gifts up to Molly Wampus. Different person.
Can really turn the tide. Higher quality armor grants more protection, but requires more expensive armor kits. Backpacks determine how much you can carry and can grant additional small bonuses.
Okay.
Make sure you grab ammo, armor repair, and revive kits.
Grab my Molly Wampus.
Now ready up and jump into the fight.
Make sure you put your Molly Wampus in the Molly Wampus holster. Mike, make them fight to the death. There can only be one Molly Wumpus. Rossi, thank you for the gift sub to Wampus Grampus. Yeah, it's funny. I didn't retain any information from that whatsoever. Invite your friends to the playtest. Did you know you can invite up to 2 friends to this playtest? Upon reaching 60 minutes of playtime in Exoborne, head to our special page by scanning the QR code to claim Steam keys for your friends. Okay. Do you guys want me to do that? Does this look like a game any of you want to play? By the way, has there been a link being posted? There's supposed to be a link being posted in the chat room. Have you been seeing a link being posted? I saw it when you began. Yeah, it's supposed to be getting posted. I love this. Is such a fucking amazing trope. It's so good. I'm not being sarcastic. It's very quiet. So is your mother. The game is barely audible.
Step by step disaster.
Such an I've seen that exact intro to something completely almost identical. I want to say dozens of times over the course of my life. Right? Like how many things have you seen open with news footage of natural disasters, and then it's like the future is fucked? Like it's so often, it's insane. It's so many things. It's so many things. What is it like? Detroit Become Human? Oh yeah, farting on my roommate's riot. Oh yeah. Oh, with that, farting on my roommate's civil disobedience. Oh yeah, with that. So, I'm just saying, like, that cutscene that's like a collage of news footage, right? To just demonstrate to you, like, you know, it's almost like, okay, so you want to set your thing in a post-apocalypse, just skip that part. Like you know, like genuinely, this is my genuine advice. Just literally skip that part because we've seen that exact thing already. You don't show us that. Like I don't need to see that ever again. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to do that. Just be like, yeah, here it is. It's the post-apocalypse. You know what happened. Let's get on with it, right? Like, holy shit. You are a reborn. It is the 2nd year of the uprising since rebirth has reversed the Stratos Towers. Our society has collapsed and humankind has gone almost extinct. Our world is forever transformed by the apocalyptic forces of nature. Now there are reports of towers coming back online in Colton County. Tar, the leader of the rebellion, calls on all reborn to join him there and stop rebirth from finishing what they started. But who will answer the call? And can they all be trusted? Monster Factory! Oh, welcome to the next hour of your entertainment for this evening. And you will be the, you know what, it all depends on how robust this is, right? There are pre-set faces. There are preset, yep. There are 8 faces to choose from. There's only 8. It's just 8. I need to drink water. Alex, thank you for the gift sub to Binyat the Bot. Vinny Vision. Sonic's ass, thanks for 50 months, bro. 8 phases to choose from. They all look like Vinny. Yo. Let's which one's the most Vinny? This one? What do you think? Which one's the most Vinny? I feel like it could be this one, but it could also be this one. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. That's it. It says V to inspect. Rotate. Yeah, you can rotate your mans. You can rotate your mans. Rotate your mans. Spin your mans. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Yeah, like a meat spin, baby. You spin that dick right round, right round. Spin the penis, spinning penis. Guys, if you click that link in chat, it will be immensely helpful to me. Regardless of what you do following that. Regardless of what happens after that. It goes away so fast. I know. I don't know why. It's almost like they don't want people to click it. Post it again. I don't even think that there's a command for it. Objective started. They just gave me 4 objectives. I didn't even make my character yet, bro. Are you kidding me? All right. I feel like the gray is Binyat. We're trying to make a Binyat, apparently. Let's do, what is it? Like, what is this? Like, it's like that, I want to say. It's like, eyebrow style. All right. So you get eyebrows to choose from. You get 10. There's 10 eyebrows to choose from. You can choose any kind of brow you like. You can browse the brows until you find one that you like. You can take as much time as you like. That's a +2, you cocksuckers. You know it. I am browsing the brows so I can browse max. Brow max. That's a +2 and you fucking know it, you losers. That's a +2 and you fucking know it. I was talking to somebody in Poland recently, and I was like, what time is it there? They said it's 8 a.m. I said, oh yeah? So you're up at the Krakow dawn? The Krakow dawn? You're up at the Krakow dawn. That's +1 billion. I don't give a fuck, yo. You guys are full of shit. You know, you guys have a skewed perspective on like what's a +2, what's a -2. Right. You ruined it by saying it over and over again. I was just trying to get the pronunciation right, you cocksucker. Boo! Where's the tomato throwing emote? The tomato throwing emote is tier 3? Yeah, and that's the reason why it's tier 3. I thought it was tier 2. It might be tier 2. I legitimately don't remember. What is it? Is it tier 2? I think it is tier 2. Mike, what is your political opinion on sexy Ganondorf tier lists? I'm kind of, honestly, you're going to be disappointed by this, but I'm more of a fence sitter there. I'm kind of like I'm more of a centrist when it comes to that. Don't have anything particularly, yeah, I don't have anything particularly spicy to submit to that discussion, frankly. Did anybody just get here that wasn't here before? Did the view count go up or down since I started this? Well, that doesn't matter because some people could have left, but new people could have came. Guys, if you're here right now and you want to enter into a chance to win the game, a free, not this game, but a free game tonight, type hashtag 2KChair into the chat. It's not this game. You won't win this game. I don't have copies of this game to give you. Although it sounds like I might if I play it for 60 minutes and then scan the QR code. But I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen. We have over 1,000 games to choose from. All you have to do is not leave the channel. Just have to stay here for the next, I don't know, like 45 minutes, I think? Stay here for the next 45 minutes and you can win a free game. We got Steam codes. We got GOG codes. We got all kinds of shit. Squid Icarus, thanks for checking out my my channel tonight. That's a fun username, like Kid Icarus. What we're trying to do is we're trying to keep the view count as high as possible because that's how I get paid for this. So we're giving away games, free games. We got good ones, we got bad ones, we got mid ones, we got all kinds of. We got shovelware, we got AAA. We don't have Bad Rats. To just kind of go over that one again. And even a bear, we're giving away 10 fucking games. 10 fucking games tonight. 10 free games. All you have to do is exist in the channel to win a fucking game. Also, as an extra bonus, if you're here at the end of the hour, I will show you my penis. Can you beat that? I don't think so. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Or am I? The only way you're going to find out is if you stay for the rest of the hour. 45. And you're going to find out in about 45 minutes whether or not it's going to happen. Okay? I'm whole. Maybe I'll show whole. If I'm satisfied with the payout. Okay, I'll tell you what. If I receive 95% of the payout from this bounty, I will show you my asshole. Okay? Straight up. 100%. I will show it to you eventually. Maybe not tonight, but eventually. All right? Mike, I got disconnected from a Helldivers mission 30 seconds before the mission ended. That's disgusting. I've had that happen to me. What's up with thank you for the bits, Arizona. What is this game? This is called Exoborne. And it is really cool. We're checking out the character creator right now. I think we're settled on the eyebrows. It's just that says he looks like Vinny. You know who I think he looks like? I think he looks like iDubbbz. You guys know iDubbbz? Maybe we can select a more like Binyat type. Let's go with this. This is kind of Binyati, isn't it? This is like Binyat. I think that's sufficiently Binyat. I want to say this is Binyat. No, it's more like that. That's Binyat right there, Binyat. The facial hair, we want like a kind of a little bit of a, maybe something like, maybe not that, maybe, no, we want like, I get, circle stubble, medium stubble. Guys, I'm going to be really, these look identical. Is this an accident? Like, cause they look, there's no difference, dude. It's the same exact body paint. Yeah. So he can either just be all right, you have 4 options. Nothing. Billy Joe Armstrong, or it says cat eyes, or like, I don't know, Animal Crossing Anka, or you can have I guess Marilyn Manson. Who the fuck is this? These are your options. The Cure. You can have Matt. What's his name? Dan Smith. Matt Smith. What's his fucking name? No, Matt Smith is the have sex guy. Who's the guy from The Cure? Robert Smith. Couldn't remember that. Billy Joe Armstrong, Robert Smith, or Cheap Hooker. I don't know. Someone in chat said woke sauce. It's great. It's fucking awesome. Yeah. All right. We're gonna leave it. Leave it. All right. Oh man. And it looks like you can choose from some runty clothing options. Got scavenger. You got your regulator. I don't know what the fuck that means. We got, are the frogs living or dying? Frogs. You have to come to the Twitch channel. Do I have to explain why I need you to come to the Twitch channel right now? Come to the Twitch channel, right? I think you understand why. Okay? You need to come to the Twitch channel right now. I don't think I need to spell it out why you need to come to the Twitch channel right now. You need to come to the Twitch channel right now. I'm going to come to twitch.tv/Jabroni_Mike right now. Okay, guys? Seriously. Thank you. Why? Fuck you. How many of you? There's 29 of you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Come to the Twitch channel now, guys, please. Wow. Why is this window so colossal? Holy shit. And then what you could do is you could type hashtag 2K chair to join our raffle. All right, guys. You know what? I'm going with the regulator because I don't know, man. Because I like the color green. Headgear. Looks like I guess you got to unlock the headgear. I guess you got to faceware. I guess you got to unlock the faceware. I guess I don't know. I don't have any options. I don't have any. I got nothing. And then we're gonna go to R to the exo rig customization. Looks like I don't have any exo rigs, so I guess I just go fuck myself. All right. I mean, like, I'm done. With the character. So, can we just like play? Oh, that's how. Okay, that's how it works. Okay. We got a tutorial. The rebellion against the rebirth has taken you to Colton County, where Straight Toast Towers are coming back online for the first time since the uprising. You have been picked up by a rebel drop ship, together with other regional fighters, heading for Penny Arsenal, a rebel staging area. Things suddenly go wrong. Whoa. Reminds me of when Sonic the Hedgehog busted out of the helicopter. There's no in-flight movie. I'm out of here. Mike, fun fact. You can't spell Exoborne without oxboner. Oxboner! Mike, you botched the fucking Sonic quote. You're a fake Sonic fan. What's the actual quote? What does Sonic say? Who gives a shit? Truth nuke. Ox boner. Guys, do you think ox boner is like better than regular boner or what? Do you think ox boner is of a higher quality? I'm burning. Tastes like burning. Do you think ox boner is like of a higher quality than like beef boner? I'm thinking about it in terms of food. I know people eat that stuff. Right? Like, I remember Ordinary Sausage made a bull penis sausage. I didn't watch the episode yet. I'm, like, working up to it. He made he got a bull penis, and he made a sausage out of a bull penis. But what do you think is the deal with, like, ox penis? You think it's, like, better or, like, maybe less fatty, more fatty? Rebirth trace system is homing in on your location. Hot MILFs in your area. Hot MILFs who want to fuck are homing in on your location. Doxed. Horny MILFs are homing in on your location. The link is in the chat right now. You've got about a quarter of a second to click on the fucking thing. Rebirth trace. At the start of a deployment, Rebirth will search for active reborn with the rebirth trace with the reborn. When the timer borns out, your reborn is revealed to the other rebirth. You must reborn before the second born runs at rebirths, or you face the deadly rebornequences of the kill switch. If you need more time, you can born the reborn, rebirth the born. Hot bean eating men. Banana, bad to the born. Banana, bad. Banana, bad to the born. Bad. On the day I was reborn, born, looting. You can loot enemies for equipment and valuables. If you are killed during a raid, your gear will be lost. Born to the bone. Someone in chat said Carl Sagan. What does Carl Sagan have to do with this conversation? Z-Gauss, what's good, bro? They said, Mike, please, I'm trying to do my taxes. What a fucking cock. You're gonna give money to the government? What are you, a wage cuck? What are you, a fucking cocked citizen? You're gonna give money to the government like a fin cuck? You're being fin-dommed by the government? You're going to give the government money for what? What did they do for you? Are you buying something? What are you giving the government money for? What are you doing? You're a cuck. You're a cuck. Rebel. Don't give him a fucking penny. Federal pay pig. We got a federal pay pig in the chat. He's fucking tier 3 simping for the U.S. government. The federal government, bro. Look at this absolute fucking cuckold in the chat. Don't pay your taxes. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to be. This is comedy. This is a disclaimer. What I'm saying is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. This is the Alex Jones defense, the Fox News defense, the Tucker Carlson defense. Right? I was just kidding. I was joking about all that. How could anybody not realize I was kidding? Come on. I was obviously joking. It was obviously supposed to just be entertainment. Like, come on.
Gotta get you across that ravine.
Gotta get you across that ravine, soldier.
Right?
Container.
Look down.
Bad to the boner. Yo. You know what those look like? Do you remember in Jurassic Park they had the big domes where the pterodactyls used to hang out and shit? Where they had the dactyls? Remember the dactyl domes? Those look like dactyl domes. Dactyl domes. You guys know about dactyl domes? Dact domes. Yiku! Ah! Full joke. Wow, good thing there's checkpoints. Hey guys, did you know that this year, Windows 10 will become totally obsolete and Microsoft is going to force every single one of us to upgrade to Windows 11? What? I regret everything! My character just heard that Microsoft is forcing everyone to upgrade to Windows 11. And he's like, nah, I'm Audi 5000. Yeah, I'd just rather be dead. Straight up, I'd rather be dead. Just fuck, I'm dead. Kill me. Kill me. Yeah, cool. Dude, unironically.
Then there was a big fight amongst the reborn. Lots of folks.
Unironically, Steam is working on an OS right now. I heard something about this. Is it looking like promising? Like what's the deal on that? What's the deal with Steam OS? Mike, it's basically Linux. Yeah, but I don't understand that because Linux already exists. No? Like what do you mean it's Linux? Well, I know that the Steam Deck runs Linux, right? Yoshi, the Steam Deck runs the Steam OS? I thought it was just Linux. Is it like a modified Linux? Are they like allowed to do that? Is Linux open source or whatever the fuck? Are they allowed to? They're allowed to do that? Linux distro by Gaben. Yeah, because, right. Oh, yeah, Linux. That's like the point of Linux, right? Is that it's always been open source? Like that's part of what makes it so cool to nerds and losers and freaks. That it's open source, right? Yeah, so yeah. Nerds and losers and freaks. What's up, Damien? Thanks for checking out my channel tonight, man. First time chatter. Everybody say what's up to Damien. Right, gotta open that first. Oh, it's opening the entire fucking thing. Mike, your mom is open source. Not +2. Plus one. Because her legs, right? Like her legs, yeah. So listen. Is there a potential that, like, unironically, I could just abandon Windows for this Steam OS? Also, we have a first-time chatter, Tway Tech. I think I'm going to pronounce it. Thanks for checking out the channel tonight. Linux is a base for an OS. You then have a bazillion distributions that are actual feature-complete OSs. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The chatoid noted. Sure. Oh yeah. I understood what you just said. I understood what you just said completely. Oh yeah. No. I understood him. No, I understood. Coconut Pizza wants to interject. What you're referring to as Linux is in fact GNU/Linux, or as I've recently taken to calling it, GNU plus Linux. Mike, you can't use the Steam OS because you have an NVIDIA GPU. What the fuck does the GPU have to do with it? Mike, you just read a Reddit copy pasta? Actually, King, I've taken to calling it DNU plus Linux. Actually, what you are referring to as Linux, was it a Reddit copy pasta, or are you guys just making fun of that guy? Are you guys just... I can't tell what's real anymore. Are you guys dogpiling on him for being a nerd, or is that really a copy pasta? It's an ancient copy pasta. No shit. You got me. I never saw it before. I don't know much about no operating systems and nothing much. I'm just a simple country streamer. I don't know much about no goddamn operating systems or whatnot. Don't know much about none of that there stuff. I just know about video games and sucking dick. To aim down sights. Okay. I got my video games. I got my cock. And I got my Bible. And I got my guns, my Bible, and my penis. That's all I know about. Yum hump, yup. Yum hump, yup. Amen, brother. What is this? What is this voice? What is even happening right now? What am I doing right now? I hope is anyone enjoying this? Like, is this good content? I don't even know anymore, man. I genuinely, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I haven't been knowing what I'm doing for like 10 years. Like, genuinely, straight up. It's been a long time since I had any fucking idea what I was doing. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying like I ever knew what I was doing. We're gonna celebrate 10 years of me not knowing what I'm doing on Friday, by the way. It's my 10-year stream anniversary. I hope as many of you can be there as possible, because it's gonna be a lot of fun. And by the way, why the fuck isn't anything happening? Oh, because you have to hold it. Okay. Exo rig powers. Exo rigs include the glider, the grappler, and the grippers. You got the grippers and the glizzy guzzler. Fall damage protection and enhanced deep throat abilities. Based. Enhanced glizzy guzzling abilities. The Glizzler. You've heard of the Rizzler. Now get ready for the Glizzler. Press E to do the grappling hook. Yeah, cool. Find the electronic lockpick. Okay, so I got another gun. Is it better? So it looks like the one that I'm using has more damage, I guess. Remember that one Twitch bounty I did where I was using like a tutorial gun to try to kill enemies for like a fucking hour? I was using a tutorial gun on like level 10 when my character was like level 15 or some shit. I had no idea. I was like, how come these enemies are so tanky? Why are they holy bullet sponge? And it was the I never changed weapons. And I just never changed weapons. Like where else are you gonna see shit like that, dude? You know, like where the fuck else legitimately are you gonna see shit like that? How do you take all on this shit? You have to click and drag. There's no... Was there a take all button? Find data nodes. It's all about nodes and chodes, baby. Nodes and chodes. That's my relatable streamer. That should not be relatable to anybody. So graceful. So majestic. I guess we want to go towards the yellow object, the yellow thing on the compass. I have brain damage. Me too, buddy. Me too. Well, again, I have a genetically passed down, genetically transferred donkey kick. What the fuck? Oh, security clearance. Use the electronic lockpick on rebirth terminals and data nodes to gain security clearance for unlocking doors and containers. Oh, okay. So I guess we're just like, the game right now is run around and collect these bad boys right here. And just do this on all of these. Like, just look for them and... What's a rebirth terminal? Your mother. That was uncalled for. I'm so sorry. On the day I was rebirthed. The doctor said, come. Come, come, come to the bone. Can I break that? I could shoot it. There's probably a melee attack, but... You know, who knows what button that is. Pew, 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 pew! Pew, pew, pew! my throat feels like shit, guys. I've been talking so much lately. My throat feels like really, really, really bad. Mike, can we have sex in this game? Define sex, because I might be having it right now. Mainline some tea. I mean, I already did, dude. Like, I need another... I could use another cup, honestly, especially if we're going to play the Sonic Triple Trouble game tonight. Do you guys want to see the Sonic Triple Trouble, or is it going to be a triple waste of my fucking time? What's the deal with that, guys? You want to see that? Open the bunker door. Hal, open the pod bay doors.
There's a jammer blocking a secure channel to the war.
There's a jammer blocking my rectum.
It might need a hard restart. Position will be compromised.
Oh, I'll give you something hard, alright. I prefer peace, but if trouble must come, let it come in my time so that my children can live in peace. That's a quote from Balls Johnson, civil rights leader. His name is Balls Johnson. You guys know about old Balls Johnson? Finnegan's Market. Family phone at Finnegan's. Come on down to Finnegan's and get your shillelagh sucked clean. That was fucking obscenely racist. Why did I do that? Okay, I'm gonna bring out the there is absolutely no reason for that whatsoever, man. Holy shit, dude. That was so fucking out of pocket, man. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? I saw this video the other day, right? I don't know how to... So, I guess the entire idea of this YouTube channel was like... Mesh, please be quiet for a sec. She's not going to stop talking. Okay.
All you gotta do to join is survive. Oh, hold up. We're still on the clock. Gotta block that trace. Go outside and see if there's an antenna.
We're going to let her stop talking. Special ribs cook-off. Sweat fest fluid swap, boys. We're gonna smoke that hog, whole hog. Literally, the sweat fest fluid swap is right here. At Greg's Auto Salvage and Towing. Check this out. It's live music, burgers, and beers. Did you think it was gonna be something different, Steven? The new album in stores now. Grab the handle. Grab the Murray Wumpus. Not Nils Beard. Comedy show at the Crake. Dude, I thought that was the Sonic the Hedgehog font. Fast acting pain relief. I so go back outside. So I saw this video. I guess the the entire point of the YouTube channel, as far as I could tell, is this concept. It was a bunch of Irish people, and they make them try things for the first time. As if they were like, I don't know, like uncontacted tribal folks. And it's like, dude, they're just Irish. Like, this is not that big a deal. I don't know how to... It was weird. You know, it's like, oh, making an person from an uncontacted tribe, you know, like, watch Has-Been Hotel or some shit because you're a fucking actual psychopath. And or something, you know? But it was like, no, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a bunch of Irish people and we're going to make them try stuff they've never tried before. And the episode that YouTube recommended to me was they were going to make the Irish people try booze. And I'm like, interesting concept. Don't quite get it, but sure. I'm not kidding. But I guess it was, you know, what was important was the kind of booze. In this case, they were making the Irish people try Jeppson's Malort for the first time. Like, none of the Irish people had Jeppson's Malort before. Because, like, of course, why would they? Right? Like, why would they have had it? The fuck? I fat-fingered that.
I knew it! Oh, great work. Rebirth trace.
Jeppson's Malort, because, you know... I think I'm getting, like, baby boxed right now. And, surprise, I know this is gonna come as a shocker to a lot of you guys, but the Irish people didn't really care for the Jeppson's Malort. Because it's fucking nasty. It's, I had it once and it was, I almost immediately fucking vomited. Because it tastes like stomach bile. But you know what? I found out during watching this video with the Irish people drinking the Malort. Do you know where the Malort comes from? Let me give you one fucking guess where Malort comes from. Chicago, sure, but Chicago it comes through Chicago vicariously from Sweden. Of course it's Swedish. Yep, it's Swedish. The fucking guy Jeppson was a Swedish immigrant who moved to Chicago and decided to make a fucking disgusting, undrinkable fucking big surprise. Big fucking surprise. Nauseating, undrinkable, absolutely rancid fucking liquor that nobody wants to drink. And of course, it's from Sweden. Now, what, you know, again, what I'm struggling with here, right, is legitimately, like, how this company has existed since I think, like, unironically, like, the late 1800s? Who's buying this? Who's drinking this? Genuinely, like, what's going... Who is keeping these people in business? Because this shit is... It's not edible. Like, I mean, it's a liquid, you know what I'm saying? It's not drinkable. It's not anything. It is genuinely vile. Like, it's not good, man. There's no redeeming qualities to this beverage, guys. Like, genuinely, I mean that. Malort margarita mixed with surströmming juice. Chicagoans love inflicting it on people. Yeah, well, it's again, it's a meme, right? Like, hey, try some of the Malort. It's like a local tradition, right? Try the Malort, you're gonna love it. Guys, a fucking entire business cannot survive on a meme like that. Like, an entire business model of a distillery and a factory and keeping, like, hundreds of people employed to make something that's a fucking shitpost of a drink. Like, they're really making that much money off of, like, wanting to, like, laughing at people's reactions and shit when they try this disgusting thing. Like, really? That keeps the entire business alive? The business persists for, like, genuinely over 100 years? Without exaggeration? Because, like, haha, we made him drink the Malort? Like, really? You get used to the taste. The fuck you do, man. No. But why? Why would you? You're acting like there's no other... You're acting like, you know, you're in a situation like this, right? You know, you're in some kind of post-apocalypse and it's like, yeah, you know, it ain't anything glamorous, but, you know, we you know, at least it's booze. Like, at least we got some booze. We could drink it. You know, like, we got something that we could get drunk on. No. You can buy something else that doesn't taste like stomach bile and snot and fucking motor oil mixed with, like, fucking yeast infection. Like straight up. Like, what the fuck you talking about, man? It's really bad. Anybody if you don't get it, you probably haven't had it. Right? Like, you probably haven't. And it's like, yeah, you know, you can make cocktails with it. Right? Like, but make the cocktails with something that tastes better. Again, like, they're like, oh, well, you know, if you want, you know, you can mix it with stuff and it'll taste better. And it's like, you know, like a Malort old-fashioned or whatever. Well, I don't know. Now you have an old-fashioned that tastes like shit. And you could have just had a regular old-fashioned that tastes like an old-fashioned. You know what I mean? Like, I just... Like, no. You can mix it with things is not an excuse for it. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get how it exists. Like, again, what is the business model for this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what... Like, how does it all work? It's fascinating, genuinely. And I was looking through the comments of this video, and there is a... I don't know if it's fact. It seems like one of those things that might have been, you know, more legend than reality. But the reason that the Jepson's Malort company and distillery survived Prohibition in the 1920s, because it predates that, was because the cops couldn't see how anybody would willingly drink it. And they assumed it was some sort of medicinal crap, so they allowed them to continue making it and selling it, because they didn't see it as being like a spirit, you know, that was meant to actually be enjoyed by anybody or or drank recreationally, essentially. So they were like, yeah, whatever, go ahead, keep making it, whatever. It was introduced in 1933. Oh, well, then there's just a bunch of liars in the YouTube comments, which... Imagine that, right? There's another thing that, you know, sort of was revealed to me recently to be a, how do I put it? Like a farce. Hold on a second. We just got another couple minutes on this. Guys, if you want to enter into a chance to win a free game tonight, you must type hashtag 2K chair into the chat at this time. This is the moment when, okay, you're sitting there, you're saying, I already did it, I don't have to do it again. False. This is the check to make sure you didn't leave. So type hashtag 2K chair in the chat right now if you want to remain in the raffle that you already entered. If you haven't already entered at this time, you're pretty much fucked. But, you know, you had an hour to do it, so sorry. Hold on a minute. So, my whole life, I was told this story, right? This, like, kind of old... it's old wives' tale. I don't know what the fuck you'd call it. Like, you'd call it a local legend, you would call it, where now if you look at a map, right, if you look at a map of New York City right now, if you look at a map of the New York tri-state area, right, which is New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, they call it the tri-state area, the New York tri-state area, you are going to notice a couple of things. You're going to notice that geographically, shit biscuits? We got the shit biscuits in the chat tonight. Shit biscuits represent. If you're a shit biscuit, sound off in the chat. Got any shit biscuits in the chat? Got y'all shit biscuits in the chat tonight? Who's a shit biscuit? I know I'm a shit biscuit. Fuck. Pew 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 pew. They want me to repair armor? G. Okay, press G. Nylon armor repair kit. Shit biscuits represent. Shit biscuits in the chat. So, her accent is shit biscuits. Imagine getting shot by a guy making pew pew noises.
Oh, well now. You seem capable in a pinch.
Y'all seem capable in a pinch. How about you pinch this loaf?
Drop ships, and we're pretty generous with rides for those who do right by us. I can also connect you with the local.
You seem handy in a loaf pincher situation.
About tar?
Pinch this loaf. What does that mean, pinch this loaf? It's like I'm asking somebody else to, like, take my shit. That doesn't make any sense.
Can add you to our routes.
Well, you on over, shit biscuit. Why'd you to the rail? She doesn't even sound like that, dude. His character doesn't even sound like that. He's going to shit your pants. And this, of course, brings us to the end of the sponsored segment. Guys, I want to thank you all so much for being here and helping out with this. Just give me one moment to put everything back the way it was. Aw, you cocksucker! Because I had to copy and paste their fucking verification. No. Yes. Okay, so here's what I wanted to talk about before. Just give me a second to get all my shit sorted. My shit's all out of sorts. Now I'm gonna talk like that all night. One more time, if you entered this raffle, you need to enter it again if you actually want to win the game. Type hashtag 2KChair now. I can see we got 355 out of the 734 people who joined, so it's a lot of people not getting the ability to win the games. Anyway, if you look at a map of the New York City metro area, the tri-state metro area, you're going to notice a few things. You're going to notice there's a bunch of islands. Right? You know, you got Manhattan. Manhattan is like kind of really sandwiched between Long Island and New Jersey. But something that you're really going to notice is you're going to notice that Staten Island in particular, which is where I am currently situated on the globe, born and raised, by the way, you're going to notice that it doesn't really look like it should be a part of New York. Like, it really looks like it should be Jersey. Like, it's fucking nestled up into Jersey's armpit, basically, right? Like, if you look at it geographically, you're gonna say, man, that is weird. That really does look like that should be a part of New Jersey. Like, just geographically, it's fucking weird. It doesn't make sense. It's like it's kind of a stretch, you know, that New York is reaching down and saying, like, yeah, this island is ours, you know. So I love seeing first time chatters try to join the raffle. I'm so sorry, guys. When you all, this is the second entry. Like, you would have had to have entered earlier, basically. Because when I see the first time chat, I know you didn't already enter it because you wouldn't be a first time chatter. Is it for subs only? No, you just have to be here at the beginning of these segments to enter this raffle, and then I leave it open about like almost to the end. So if you show up, you can join. But then at the very end, you have to enter again. That's the way that we do it. So. Someone says, as someone who born in Bayonne, New Jersey, you absolutely stole Staten Island. Now, let's wait, because The idea is if you didn't help me get the payout, then why are you getting a game? We're trying to reward people that stayed here and watched the fucking stream for an hour. So anyway, just all you got to do next time is just be here. And if you want notifications to be here on time, join the Discord server. Link in the chat. Join our Discord server so you could get notifications every time I go live and always get here on time every time. Every stream. Never miss a moment of the penisy action, bro. Right there in the chat. It's free to join. It's not sub only. You don't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to do anything. You just literally use it for notifications. So here's what I'm saying, right? We were all told this story growing up that a guy, you know, I'm getting ahead of myself. At one point in history, I think it would have been probably the 1600s at somewhere in there. Somewhere, obviously, after, you know, the British received these colonies, or this colony specifically, or just, I think, seized this colony in a war with the Netherlands and took it from the Netherlands. There was a dispute, basically, about Staten Island between New Jersey and New York. Basically, they both claimed it. They both wanted it. The story that we were always told, the story that we were always told was, they decided that they were going to settle this dispute with a boat race. New Jersey was going to send a guy, and New York was going to send a guy, and they were going to have a race in boats, like sailboats, I believe, around the entire island. And whoever won the race, their state was gonna have this island forever. Imagine wanting Staten Island. There was no landfill yet. It was just farmland. Back then it was farm. It was all farms and shit. You know, it's there were farms here. There's no farms now. But it's fucking, you know, too urban now. But I mean, it was arable land and lumber and resources and fucking real estate. At that point, they actually wanted it, yeah. So this guy, what was his fucking name? Let me do a little Google. Guy who won the boat race for Staten Island. His name was Christopher Billop. And around here, he's a little bit of a local legend. You know, he's a guy, I forgot how much of a local legend is he if I forgot his name and had to Google it. So, here's the Wikipedia article. The task of sailing around Staten Island was assigned to Christopher Billop, who, in his sloop, circumnavigated the island in a few minutes less than 24 hours and saved the island for the Duke of New York in, this would have happened in 1709? Something like that. Don't worry about it. Who cares? So, I get this video recommended to me by you know what? What if we watch this video right now? I know I told you guys we were gonna play a Sonic game. I know I told you guys we were gonna do that. But this video is actually amazing. Fuck Sonic. We'll get to the Sonic. Mike, can you hard puff penis into the mic? Penis without the... I'm not taking the windscreen off now.
Back in the long, long ago.
This is an 11-minute video, and guys, this video it fucking goes places, dude. You have no fucking idea. I want you to understand the context of this again. I believed this my entire life. Everybody I know was told this story, and everybody believed this. Where did my video go? Where the fuck did the video just go? God, I fucking hate YouTube. I literally just had this up, and it vanished. I don't understand.
Back in the long, long ago, New York...
Like, literally, what the fuck?
Back in the long, long ago, New York and New Jersey fought over the islands betwixt them. Were they New York or were they New Jersey?
It wasn't just
Determine
Staten
what
Island.
was whose New York
So they were all...
proposed a race. All islands that could be encircled in less than 24 hours would belong to New York, those not to New Jersey. Staten Island was the big...
Before your ADHD takes you down the road, dude, should we do the raffle? We'll do the raffle after.
prize, then described as the most commodious and richest land.
Look, guys, they said it was the most commodious and richest land. Look, they wanted it. See that?
And given the island is huge and back in the day boats were slow, New Jersey thought the island impossible to encircle in under a day, and so it would be hers. But young New York, determined to expand her empire state, thought she had the men.
Yeah, New York had secret plans. They wanted all of this shit. Right.
And for the job, Captain Christopher Billop. The clever
man, that looks like a great place to put a bunch of garbage. Let's have it.
Captain lashed empty barrels to his ship to help catch the wind and make haste, and 'twas this that made the difference, winning the race against time and encircling the most commodious island of Staten for New York in just over 23 hours. This delightful deed earned Billop historical immortality in books and articles and on Wikipedia, and the embiggened New York gifted the captain and his...
How do I know if I won a game? That's the neat part. You don't.
State on Staten Island, of course, that still...
They're not going to shut the fuck up until I do the raffle, right?
Still stands today.
How do I know if I won a game? All right. Stream segment canceled. Master Breakfast. Master Breakfast. If you're still here, who is that? He sounds dumb. He might be really dumb, but he also has a free game at Raffle.com. Go get it.
It's bald o'clock, fellas. Guess what? Wigsaw's taking over.
No! This is the worst possible time for this!
Alright, you're gonna flush that toilet, okay?
No!
It's my game now.
No!
I'm gonna play a game.
No! So wait, I think I have to give the game to Joel? I think I have to give the code to Joel. All right, so I saw this guy talk. JWJ, this is your code. Actual jump scare. Guys, legitimately, Yoshi did not tell me he was doing that. That was real fear. He didn't tell me. That was genuine terror. That was not discussed beforehand. That sound's gonna make me laugh every single time. Crossisosisilik. Buh. Yeah, buh is what I said when I tried to read your name, dude. Go down to Raffle.com and get a prize. Uncle Jerry's Crack Shack. Isn't Uncle Jerry's Crack Shack the guy who just asked if he was like, how do I know if I won a game? How do I know if I won a game? This is how you know. That wasn't him? Uncle Jerry's Crack Shack. Let's fucking go! Here's your game, dude. Go get it, Jabraffle.com. Number 5. Twat Waffle. Mike, that was a different uncle. How do I know if I won a game? Oh, that was Uncle Fish Fingers. That was Uncle Fish Fingers. Get my uncles mixed up, dude. Twat Waffle, are you here or are we skipping over you? Because you left. Yeah, okay. Yeah, wild. Go get your game, Jabraffle.com. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Holy cow, you here still? Yeah, wild. Yeah, wild. Yeah, wild. Herp. He said herp. bro. No, he said herp, and then he tried to hide it by typing something else immediately. No. We saw it. Get his ass. Nah. Nope. Yerky. Pull up the logs. Nah, we saw that minor spelling mistake. Get out of here. Go get your game, you crazy bad. Now herp. Herp is our new meme now. Herp. I'm herping the fuck out. Yeah. Herp. Yo, Tiny Frogs, what's good? Thank you for 28 months. Happy anniversary. Again, for anybody who wasn't here earlier, my 10-year streaming anniversary is Friday. Not partner anniversary, streaming anniversary. On Valentine's Day 2025, I will have actually been streaming 10 years. It's going to be a fucking wild stream. We have some wild stuff planned, I think, right? Actually, some community members put together something for I don't even know what the fuck it is, but I'm assuming it's going to be a real tear jerker. Come by, get your tears jerked. Maybe you get something else jerked too. Who knows? Wisp says we're going to send you things tomorrow so you can set it up on Friday. Okay. Is Mike going to give out mustache rides? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Normal fishes, number 7. You here? Fishies, not you, Uncle Fish Fingers. Unfortunately, it's not you, Fish Fingers. It's a different fish. Holy shit! I'm here. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you've won games before, no? Normal Fishes. Normal Fishes is a community member that has gifted 5,000 subs in this channel. You have won before. Yeah. Here you go. It ain't that crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah. Looks like my tears will be the only things getting jerked this Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is a fake holiday made up by corporations. If anybody feels bad about Valentine's Day, you fell for it. Herp. They got the herps. Convince anyone single it's a fake holiday, they'll whine all day. I mean, okay, let's start with this, man. All holidays are fake. We made them up. You know what I mean? We made them up. We made up all the holidays. They're all made up. Christmas is fucking fake, chat. Come on. Who cares? You know, I don't know, man. But in particular, Valentine's Day is manufactured by corporations. It's manufactured by, essentially, quite literally the Hallmark company to sell cards, to sell greeting cards and shit. And Valentine's Day cards and the chocolate and the flowers and all that fucking horse shit. It's a fucking scam. You're gonna get upset of being single because of a fucking scam? What do you stop? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're gonna let fucking, what do you call it? Corporate greeting card hawkers and shillers and fucking scam artists like make you feel like shit about yourself and your life for no reason, for money? Don't let that happen. Don't let them do that. Hawkers, because they hawk the cards. I shouldn't have said that. Did this person talk, by the way? Is this person here to win this game, or did that happen? Yeah. Okay. Go to the website now. Ania, go to the website. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This person is definitely won before. Veil Snow? No fucking way. Fucking way. Go get your game. Number 10. Peach Drink. I suddenly have like a tumor in my brain right here. I got like some I got brain pain. Oh, that hurts a lot. Oh, that hurts. Brain pain. And there's your game. That's 10. That's 10 people. 10 people received games. There's always next time. We do this shit all the fucking time. There will be so many more opportunities to win games, guys, in future streams. Like, don't even worry about it. But again, join the Discord to know when those streams are happening. Okay, back to this bullshit.
A historical museum and park for the local Staten
I've been to this place.
Island Yorkers that, were it not for Billop, would find themselves Jerseyites instead. What a cute story. So
that museum, apparently, what is now a museum, that building once had during the Revolutionary War, I think, who the fuck was it? Benjamin Franklin or some shit? Who the fuck was in there? Was it George Washington? It was George Washington. George Washington met with the British generals in that building to basically have a ceasefire to try to like end the American Revolution. Like they were like, listen, if you give us what we want, we'll stop rebelling. And then the British were like, nah, fuck you. And they were like, okay. But that meeting took place in that building that he just showed you.
perfect for the video about New York and New Jersey's border disputes I'm working on. But wait, was the 24-hour race around each island individually or all islands at once? This wording isn't clear. Might as well ask the museum about the route. I've always found that hometown historians happily honor hometown heroes. Well, no reason to just sit around. Let's follow the footnote trail. New York Times, 1913. Okay, Billop gets inspired to put the barrels on his ship. There's great suspense as people await their resident state fate, and Billop took, quote, a little over 23 hours to complete his journey. That's less than helpful, and it's a newspaper. No sources are listed, just the journalist's name. But she did write a book 6 years later containing much the same story, though the onlookers go from suspense to throbbing suspense. And unlike a newspaper, there is a bibliography.
Throbbing, chat. Throbbing suspense. Stardust Sloth, thanks for 22 months.
Yay, but it's not broken down by chapter. Boo. I don't really want to go through this. Please tell me the museum wrote back. Wait a minute.
This is, I guess, what this guy does. He just, like, researches shit, you know.
More than 200 years ago. The article says almost 300 years ago. That's nearly 100 years apart. When
So you see, like, shit's starting to get a little weird here?
did this race even happen? Almost 300 years ago from 1913 would be 1620-ish, but New Jersey only became New Jersey in 1664 via a royal charter.
There wasn't even a New Jersey when these people acclaim that this fucking happened.
Which, does that thing even mention Billop? Why do so many organizations put up these tiny, unreadable GIF versions of their founding documents? Then there's no mention of Billop, or even Staten
the Golden Age
Island. So the race had to happen after the charter, which means it's no more than 249 years before this article. That's the oldest a source could be. What's the youngest reliable source that might mention the race? Well, the Supreme Court dealt with New York and New Jersey island ownership in the 90s. Does that mention Billop?
number 120 original, New Jersey.
This has come up a couple of times throughout history, right?
Against New York.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Justice, and may it please the court. This was a line not only of territory, but of jurisdiction and sovereignty.
Well, property means jurisdiction, and exclusive jurisdiction doesn't mean exclusive jurisdiction.
Oh. Well,
would there have been a clearer...
Apparently that was a burn. I'm too stupid to understand why that was a burn. The guy was
way to say governing authority?
Well, I think it's...
Like they're being sassy to each other right now, right?
Then to use the phrase exclusive jurisdiction?
Oh, New Jersey, you're getting wrecked, and it's only just begun.
The United States has exclusive jurisdiction over the original 3 acres of the island.
Exclusive jurisdiction is defined in Article 3 of the Compact, or is some other meaning of exclusive?
No, we mean the more conventional description of
really exclusive jurisdiction.
I got you, New York.
The case is submitted.
What was I doing? Oh.
Well, obviously, New York still has it. I think, unfortunately.
Right. Nothing about Billup here, but they do mention
they had a laugh track. Either they had a laugh track or everybody sitting in that courtroom that day audibly laughed out loud.
Another 1880s Supreme Court situation.
Why do I feel like that didn't happen?
But that also makes no mention of Billup. Meanwhile, the museum still hasn't gotten back, and I'm getting suspicious they're
Wait, you want to be part of New Jersey? Maybe. I don't know.
But
I would have to see all the pros and cons. But being a part of New York is pretty... It's not great.
Is a history section on the site saying the house was built about 1680 and Christopher Billup was a filthy royal loyal and his home the site of a failed peace talk between the righteous revolutionaries and the conqueror's crown.
This is what I was just talking about.
Traitor for the video. Sweet. Wait, that's 100 years apart again. Oh, damn it, there's 2 of them. Captain Christopher Billup, 2 L's, 2 P's, and Colonel Christopher Billup, 2 L's, 1 P. The latter the great-grandson of the former, both living on Billup Manor, Staten Island. This has caused much confusion. But Billup the captain died in 1726.
Yeah, so like I might pay like less income tax if this was New Jersey, but property tax. I mean, I don't have to worry about property tax, but if I did have to worry about property tax, the property tax would be a lot higher. Right.
So the race had to happen.
But so I think for me personally, like, yeah, it'd probably be better if it was New Jersey.
Between 1664 and then. Okay, I give up. Let's dive into this. Nothing is consistent. Look, on Wikipedia and in the New York Times, the race took a little over 23 hours, but the Staten Islander, 1911, says the race took exactly 23 hours and 37 minutes. Where did that come from? And the ship, sometimes she's an Atlantic crossing vessel with cannons, and sometimes she's Billup's personal plucky boat. Or the manor. In the earliest versions of the story, Billup already lived on the manor, but in later versions, it was a prize for his victory. Or the barrels. In A History of Thomas and Anne Billup Farmer and Some of Their Descendants, 1907, there's this paragraph about the exact location where Billup billowed the barrels, but that detail is nowhere else ever mentioned, just here. But in the earlier Morris's Memorial History of Staten Island, 1898, quote, it is said that he covered the deck of his vessels with empty barrels, thus gaining considerable sailing power. The it in
He's a Jesus-like figure.
It is said, a Weasley phrase if there ever was one, is J.J. Clute, who wrote the
It is said.
Annals of Staten Island 20 years earlier, telling the tale with no barrels
The Annals of Staten Island.
at all. And Clute starts his history book saying he spoke to a bunch of old-timers right before they died and got stories out of them to add to the forest of all knowledge that otherwise would have been lost, which is a polite way of saying this is oral history, which is a polite way of saying this is hearsay, which means this is a hear story, which means this isn't history. And so it is revealed. The tale of the race is cute and perfect because it's a Lady Godiva story, told long after it supposedly happened and survived the centuries by being clever and cute and evolving to be cleverer and cuterer as it passed along.
Right.
It's ye old meme. So much time wasted chasing ghosts. Time to fix the record and time to let this go. But whose ghost? Tall tales take tellers. Who told this story for the first time, reaching across the centuries to steal hours from my life for the lulz? Okay, I picked up a trail that predates J.J. Clute. There's a New York Evening Post article from 1873 with the race, without the barrels, and where Billup already owned land, by the way, that lists the prime culprit, Reverend Dissaway, the local chronicler who told the story. I'm pinning him as the old-timer Clute spoke to for his book that got the story going. There's references to Disaway writing articles for the Richmond County Gazette about this race that never happened. And Staten Island's historical archives have digitized hundreds of volumes, but having gone through them all, there's no articles by Disaway.
This poor son of a bitch went through every single one of these.
But there are some missing volumes. Now, look, I don't want to get all conspiratorial here about a history museum that never wrote back or a Staten Island history.
Yeah. How come they never got back to him? You know what? A part of me is like, because I can go to this place with relatively easily. I could get to this place. You know, it's close. I could go down there and fucking be like, hey, how come you didn't answer this guy? What's your problem? Did you see this video? What's your fucking? Why aren't you answering him? The final backpack stream, they'll say who, and then I'll show them this video, and I'll be like, why didn't you answer him? He does, guys. This video has 7.6 million views. This museum is probably well aware of the existence of this video at this point, right?
Historical archive that just so happens to be missing the couple parts I'm looking for, but I'm in so deep now. I've tracked down the only place on Earth with
because the fucking museum has an interest in this story being perpetuated because it's cute, like he said, it's cute and fun and perfect. They have to now tell everybody like, no, it was a fucking lie. They don't want to do that.
With surviving physical copies of the Richmond County Gazette, the New York Public Library, who just so happens to also list the vital volumes as missing. But are they really? Perhaps somewhere in their archive of old and rare books are the missing editions. But alas, I live thousands of miles away. The trail ran cold, but I have the culprit's name. Disaway, 1798 to 1868, is the first tall tale teller, but the first written records are lost to history. Time to let it go.
It's kind of amazing, isn't it?
I couldn't let it go. I came to the New York Public Library to see for myself that Disaway's first story about Billop in the Richmond County Gazette really is missing.
He fucking did it. Yep, he did it.
Oh, this is it. The last place with answers. The rare book room.
No filming allowed because, of course, there's not. Also, Anon, thank you for the gifts up to Cum Spitting Velociraptor. That's really stupid, man. If anything, it would have been a Cum Spitting Dilophosaurus. Or Dilophosaurus. That's the one that spits stuff. The raptors never spit anything, asshole. So go gift a sub to Cum Spitting Dilophosaurus, please. Thank you.
Really over now.
You're going to be an asshole. Can you at least be an asshole correctly? Thank you.
I tried to talk the librarians into letting me into their rare books crypt, and to my great surprise, they said no.
They wouldn't even let him look in the library. They did. They would. He flew all this way, and they wouldn't let him do it. Yeah, there's nothing in the fossil record about Dilophosaurus spitting anything at all. It was something that Jurassic Park made up. We know that too. But the point is, in that movie, I am aware of that. But in that movie, those aren't velociraptors. They're Dilophosauruses, okay? So I know that. Don't fucking come Reddit me like I didn't know that. I know that.
Sorry, but I did get...
They went hawked. No. Shut the fuck up. Shut up! No! Shh! Stop! Let it die. Let it die. Let it exist in the past. Let it rest in fucking peace, please.
To talk to someone who...
It's over. It's chat. It is so over. You have to let it go. You have to let Hawk Tua go. Wisp, what the fuck are you doing? Anon, thank you for the gifts up to Cum Spitting Velociraptor. That is still the wrong dinosaur. It's just spelled wrong this time. At least the first time it was spelled correctly, it's not the same Twitch account. Wisp, you're supposed to set a positive example.
Might just be the world's expert on the Gazette and confirmed to me quite firmly that the lost volumes really are lost. So,
those lost volumes are genuinely, legitimately lost. He came here to make sure they weren't just like sitting around somewhere or something. To be honest with you, I don't really understand why he came here. But you know, he did.
this is it, the end of the footnote trail. There's nowhere left to go.
For the bit.
While I'm here, might as well go.
By the way, I want to point something out to you. So he's taken the Staten Island ferry from Manhattan to Staten Island. Remember that fuck ass Eminem statue I showed you guys? It was like right here. It was like absolutely potentially in the path of this ferry, like this ferry's route.
While I'm here, might as well go to the Billup Museum and talk to the historians who never got back to me.
Anon, thanks for the gifts up to Dinosaur Come.
Ignore my emails? I might just show up.
Yeah, he's terrifying, actually. This is my favorite part. Guys, this part of the video right here is going to make the entire thing worth it. Because this has such, like, JabroniMike energy, it's not even funny. Ready? I relate so heavily to what's about to happen, it's not even funny. Watch this.
You've got to be kidding me. They closed it?
I'll tell you what. Chat saying, see what I mean? Chat saying, go to this place. I have been to this place multiple times over the course of my life. This is like, you know, everybody's been to this fucking place around here. I haven't been there since watching this video. Right.
I came all this way.
The only explanation for this is that they somehow knew he was coming.
And they closed it? Well,
he's cackling. Yeah, he's losing it. He's fucking losing it.
At least I know the building is real, though when and why it was built isn't exactly nailed down. And as far as I can know, Captain and Colonel...
Some national treasure shit.
Christopher Billups were real people connected to the founding and freedom of the country. And these hooks on reality probably helped Disaway's tales survive over the centuries.
Yep, right. From
his mouth to Clute's ear and book, onward to others, and eventually...
Funny, so George Washington was in that building, and George Washington was also in France's Tavern, which is like one of the last historic buildings in Manhattan, which is a place I brought Joel to when he was in New York. So Joel has like 3 degrees of separation from George Washington. Zakute, thank you for the gift sub to Come On the Boys. Come on, the boys. Didn't he shit in there? I think George Washington did take a shit in the... I don't know if he took a shit in this building, but he did take a shit in France's Tavern, yeah.
Actually, the New York Times, to be sourced in the Wikipedia, to be found, I wish it had never happened, by me. But here, on the southern tip of Staten Island, alone and locked out of Billups' house, it's really the end of the story. Nothing else waits on this island for me, but ghosts and graves.
Oh, where is it? I know you're here somewhere.
Desasway. There he is. Gabriel Puyan. Desasway. Look, the rainbow.
It's amazing.
The guy like lost his fucking mind over this. Thank you, Anon, for the gifts up to Come On the Magic School Bus. Cheese Chug, thank you for 8 months of support. 7TV's having a real fucking hard time. Again, I don't know. Recently, in general. I don't know why he came to the graveyard, though. Did he just basically want to confirm that that guy existed? Like, why did he do that? You know who else is buried on Staten Island? The guy named the naval captain from that same era, by the way. He might have known the Billup guy, as a matter of fact. The guy's name was Ichabod Crane. And what's his fucking name? Zakute, thank you for the gift sub to come on the stop it. Come on the anthill, ants eat it. Where did you find that person? His name was Ichabod Rogaine. That is a really bad username, dude. Yeah, that is a really, really bad username, bro. Zakute, here's how Zakute's finding the people to gift subs to. He's searching up come on the. Ichabod Rogaine. What was the guy's name who wrote Sleepy Hollow? His name was Washington Irving. Washington Irving met the guy at some point. And he was like, you know what? Your name has a cool, like, sound to it. Your name has a cool, like, ring to it. Like, I feel like your name it has, like, it's a memorable name. I'm going to steal it. And then he wrote the book. He just stole the guy's name and wrote... This happened, 100%. He wrote the book, and he just stole this guy's name and for the main character and made the main character Ichabod Crane. And then the book got somewhat popular, right? In its time, actually. And people were reading it and being like... And then when they met him, they'd be like, Ichabod Crane, like the guy from the book. And it started to annoy him. Also, he thought the book sucked. And he found it annoying that the guy named the character after him. It, like, pissed him off. Yeah. That's the legend. Yeah, that's it. He thought the book sucked, and he found it annoying that he had to be associated with that for the rest of his life. Yeah, really. Protector of Jam, thank you for the gift sub to Ant Farm Dickhole. We've also got Thought Frog gifting a sub to Cum in That Mouth. Thank you. Anon, thank you for the gift sub to Cum of the Cum Bag. Wet Farts, thank you for the gift sub to Cum on There's Guy's Head. Cheese Chug, thank you for the gift sub to Come on the Chair. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for definitely wanting to support me and this channel and this content. And that there is no other motivation for the things that you're doing right now. Pleppy, thank you for the gift sub to Bubble Bunny Boy. A little bit different. Big Stinky, thanks for checking out the first time chatter. His name is Big Stinky Cummies. Thank you for checking out the channel tonight, bud. Really appreciate that. Thanks for giving it a peek. Trying out a new streamer really means a lot. We work really hard on this stuff. So when you take a minute to just, give a new streamer a chance, it really just means so much. Thank you. You better not come on this chair. It costs $2,000. Octo Pimp, what is up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by tonight. I hope you've been well, buddy. Anon, thank you for the gift sub to Come In Tonight. Devo, thank you for the gift sub to Come To a Laser Scraper. Actually didn't. Just redeemed emotional benefits. Here you go. Here they are. Remember Lumpy Touch's Come To a emote? You know what we should do? I just tried to grab a toothpick that wasn't there. Did you see that? You know what we should do? Every September, we should bring back Come To a. But just for September. Should we do it? It's bad. It's a bad emote, man. It is not cool. It's really genuinely upsetting, like, honestly. It's awesome. Like, Lumpy Touch did a beautiful job, obviously, but, like, dude, who saw it? Minister of Fecal Affairs. Thank you for the gifts up to Come in the Spice. Human. Right? Zakute, thank you for the gifts up. I'm not going to read that, man. That's bad. Come on, man. Where are you guys getting this shit from? Zakute, what? Really? I don't want to read that, man. Come, don't make me read that, dude. You're gonna make... I'm not gonna read that. I can't read that, man. Come on. Come on, guys. Mike, you don't have to read any of these. He's got a point. He's got a point. It said foot shop, cum gargler. Anon, thank you for the gift sub to the cum man. Very cool. We found him. We got him. You know, it's funny. I'm looking at this person he gifted a sub to, and there's just a blank space there. It's like he just gifted a sub to a username that was like somebody pressed the space bar 6 times. I can't read anything. Is that even possible to just have a username that's nothing? And his name is John Cena! True Blue, thank you for the gift sub to Come On Guys. Anon, thank you for the gift sub to Dr. Come Shop Boy. I don't know what to put here. Thank you for the gift sub to Bald Italian Twink Dominated. Is that how you perceive what's happening right now? Is that your interpretation of the current situation? Quibubo, thank you for the gift sub to Irumatio is Life. It's a real one. Evil Crash, thanks for, oh my God, 50 months of support. Evil Crash is saying something insane. Star Trek once referenced the race of Staten Island using Worf and some empty blue barrels. You're full of shit. Did that really happen? Fecal Smorgasbord, thank you for the gift sub to John Seaman. Zakute, thank you for the gift sub to Come On Freddy's Fist. Did you just gaslight me and it never happened? It's a Vinny meme. I knew when I read that reeked of Vinny. Vowel Movement, thanks for the gift sub. Base Reflux, thank you for the gift sub. There's cum in your beard. That's funny, I don't have one. It's a mustache. If anything, there's cum in my mustache. The Wharf and the Barrels thing is real, but it's not a reference to Bill Up. Well, of course it's not. Stop. Hey, consequences, fecal consequences. He says, I'm so brain rotted that every time Mike says a name that starts with fecal, it gets my attention like a dog hearing the word treat. Come on up, boys. I'm done here. Remember that? Zakute, thanks for the gift sub to That Is Come On Your Windows. It's not. It's not. That's not what it is. Pavlov conditioning.